it gets me down. Everybody plays a beautiful game while I'm in Brazil. Cause it's all you've ever wanted, and it's all that you want still. Don't you wanna play the beautiful game out in Brazil? I wanna play the beautiful game while I'm in Brazil. Cause everybody plays the beautiful game out in Brazil. And it's all you've ever wanted, and it's all that you want still. Don't you wanna play the beautiful game out in Brazil? I heard it lives down the river somewhere. The 6 cars and Chris leave the bed. Got eyes, but he can't see. Well, he talks like an angel, but he looks like me. I heard it lives down the river somewhere. With 6 cars and Chris leave the bed. Got eyes, but he can't see. Well, he talks like an angel, but he looks like me.
And that was my triple collateral on free throw.
What's up, everybody? It's Friday night, and you know what that means. It's time for an all-new Socially Awkward Studios. We got your dude, stuido. And me, I'm your boy, Froyo. It's Friday night. The drinks are tight. Let's have some fun.
Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Socially Awkward. I'm Steve-O,
I'm Matthew.
and we have a guest.
Yo! That was loud.
Yeah, returning guest.
What's up?
Hi guys. Yo! Where am I good on the mic? I don't. How far?
Oh no, you're good. Yeah, it picks up everything. I mean, I think you're the one right below this one. If you want to change the volume,
Okay.
if you want to
Excuse
turn it up
me.
or whatnot. But yeah, no, these mics pick up pretty much everything.
Awesome, dude. I love being here. I'm so happy.
We're happy to have you back, man.
Thanks,
Yeah, so
dude.
I've been realizing it's been pretty much almost a year. I believe every time January
Damn.
comes around, I'm always like, Kevin comes back on the show, but I'm all like, well, Kevin can come on anytime he wants. So
Yeah.
I need to invite you on more. But yes, you are back, so regale us. I think the last time you were on, you had Joe on,
Yeah.
and you guys, I think you did a couple of shows in California.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
after,
yeah,
right
man,
after
we
you
just
guys'
got back.
little tour that you guys
Yeah,
did.
you did a little
yeah,
mini
yeah.
tour. So what did you do last year, apparently? And how you been?
I've been great, man. Thanks. I told you I'm so excited. I love being here. You guys are so much fun to kick it with and hang with. It's one of my favorite podcasts to do. So thank you. Man, what have I been up to? A shitload of stand-up and a lot of writing, creating.
Cool.
And I don't know, man. Just having a good time doing what I do, I guess.
I'm liking it, and I am intrigued about the writing and creating.
Yes.
I enjoy that statement.
I like to know. Yeah, I do. Well, my favorite thing always is like I like usually everything you post on Facebook and all that kind of stuff. I really enjoy some of just your humor is just freaking hilarious.
Thank you.
So I think what was the one that I saw? It was right before it was either this year or right before the new year. But it was something about like my son got a bloody nose. I'm like, what the hell? I didn't even hit him yet. Like kind of something along those lines. I'm just like, but it's just funny because I know anybody else who reads that would be like, oh my God, this is a church. But I'm like, I know Kevin. Kevin's not beating his child. Like,
No.
that's what I always loved about, like, humor. Like, I post something, my mom would be like, whatever it is, just, I'm like, it's a joke.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, Toby really held me at gunpoint because he has opposable thumbs and apparently has, can get a gun in America. But yeah, I want to dive into that. But before we dive into that, let's catch up on everybody's week.
Yo.
And then I want to, what was the one question I did have for Kevin? I can't remember right now, so hopefully I'll come back to it. But anyways, yeah, so, now I remember what are your big plans for 2017? But we'll touch upon that. But Matthew,
Yo.
let's catch up. How you been?
The week was good, man. So my month of December was really chill. Not a lot of meetings or anything like that. Like, I was just coasting into the year. It was great. January, flipped the script, man. January's been busy as hell for me. I had my last meeting last week. Actually, no, this week, Wednesday of this week. So I've just been like, go, following up on all like my action items and shit. But this weekend, I'm looking to just kind of decompress and just be. Like,
Yeah. Because you need as much little bit of downtime you need before April.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Yeah, little dude's on his way, so for sure. But, also at the same time, you got to grind, you got to work, and I do that. I do it hard. But this weekend, I'm looking to just kind of relax. Got a dinner thing tomorrow night, which will be chill, and Sunday we got the Royal Rumble, which will be chill.
Yes.
And so we're just cruising.
Very cool.
How about you?
Mine's been okay. Finally got a new debit card because I think the strip is stripped basically or whatnot. Every time I try to call the card company, they're like, nope, everything seems to be fine on our end. I'm like, yeah, but I look like an asshole in Target when I'm trying to buy something. The guy's like, sure, you got money, and the cop's like standing right next to you. I'm like, I'm just trying to buy gum.
Wait.
I can't buy gum.
Question for you.
Yeah.
So, all right, your debit card, does it have the little like reader chip?
Yeah, that was not registering either.
Both of them. You got your physical long strip, old school technique.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking, I don't know, last decade technique.
Yeah.
And
we're going to break it down.
And then you got your chip reader, and both of them were not working for you. That's a double whammy. That's a shitty card right there.
Yeah, that's what I said.
So you had to get a new one.
So I got a new one today, finally.
Perfect.
So I was like, awesome, great.
Isn't that so inconvenient when you can't use your fucking card and you got to live and got to do your expenses? You know what I'm talking about, Kevin?
It's,
like, this shit's like...
that's what I'm saying.
Fuck, man.
That's what I hate. Like,
that's the state we live in right now.
That's what I was just trying to tell them. You're on the phone. That's what I hate when you're on the phone with them and you're like, I'm not trying to get frustrated with them because I know they're just trying to ask the questions they need to ask.
Yeah.
But it's literally like, I'm like, I probably need a new card because it's not reading. They're like, well, there's nothing wrong with your account. I didn't say anything about my account. I said the card. The card isn't reading. Yeah, but everything's fine on our end. Woman, if I can come through the phone right now.
I would like to talk to an operator.
Yeah.
Can I speak to an operator, please?
Yeah, a little bit of that, and then just finally a full week of fucking work again. I haven't, because we get those I get weird holidays. I had like Martin Luther King Day off, which I thought was really kind of funny because the one year when Eric was here, we both had it off and Matthew had to work. I'm like, that kind of defeated the purpose of the day, didn't it?
I always got to work on Martin Luther King Day.
Matthew's all like, really? Still no respect.
I'm not even going to do I have a dream joke. I'm not even going to do that.
No, don't even give them the satisfaction.
No.
I wouldn't. But I had a dream. It was a wet dream. It was nice.
Hey-o.
Anyways, yeah, but no, nothing too major.
Do you wash your sheets?
Yeah, dude, he fell
Not yet.
asleep in the pool.
Oh, dude. So, here, let's touch on Kevin's week.
I was just about to ask, how's your week been?
My week's been good, man. All good. Yeah, I went out to San Francisco, did a one-nighter, and came back. But we put out our podcast hit a day early, kind of because of that. We had a couple scheduling conflicts. We threw it out a day early. Barroom Heroes, everybody, go check it out.
Yes.
Yeah, man, just looking to get into this weekend and have a good time. My week was good. It was cool.
Very solid.
As chill and relaxed as it could be.
Hell yeah! You doing the open next week?
Man. Yeah, I mean, I am. This is the way I do it, though. Like, I watch golf. I like it. I'm one of the people that actually is like, I get the 16th hole at the Phoenix Open, and I love it. It's a party, and it's so fun. I'm also 36 years old, and so I don't want to be out all day drinking with a bunch of drunks that act like they're in college again. Like, I've been there, done that, and I hated it when I was doing it. So I'll take
By
my
the way,
son.
shotgun your beers now.
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna drink. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Shotgun this craft beer right here.
I've been taking my son to it every year.
Okay.
Since he was like 3.
Nice.
And could walk. I have to hold him and whatever. He kind of knew what was going on a little bit. So we go every year, and we either go to the 3rd hole tee box or the 10th hole tee box, and just post up and watch the golfers tee off and smash it 350 yards. And the best part about it is that's where like all the old guys sit and watch. And so you hear them kind of just talking about golf. But the greatest part of it is my son is this little cute kid, and all the golfers that come by are like, oh, look at this kid that actually likes golf. Let me give you all free shit from my bag.
Hell yeah.
And hook them up with, like, golf balls, gloves, like anything in their bag they can find, dude. By the end of the day, we're just loading out with all kinds of stuff.
Oh, hell yeah. All right.
It's been dope, dude. So I'll start to figure it out, like, every year if he's getting chunky or something. Be like, you're not as cute as you used to be.
We gotta think of an alternative strategy.
Okay, that explains why. That's why he's really into so many sports.
Yeah, not as cute as he used to be, man. He didn't get anything this year. He's like, Dad, I'm 28, man. Like, can't just keep getting stuff.
Like You're still my baby boy, though.
He's like, Dad, let me hold you like a little baby, dude. Like, that's how we got into this place to begin with.
Hey,
kids eat free.
Hey, this bond, it's unbreakable.
Yeah, Dad, we're not even at the golf tournament anymore. We're in the parking lot.
Nah, we're at the golf tournament.
We're at the golf.
Oh shit.
We're just at a municipal course watching random strangers tee off. It's like, we'll get some stuff.
We're over by down the fiddlesticks just watching people hit a bucket of balls.
Just at a fucking driving range.
Yeah.
Fucking drinking tall boys.
But yeah, man, do you guys go?
I've never been.
You've never been?
I have been.
It's a spectacle, man.
I have been, and I was curious about where the invitation was this year. I'm just saying, just in general. Although my wife's company had an invitation, but unfortunately the day that's happening I can't go.
Oh.
So she's gonna go. She's never been. Hole 16.
Skybox?
I think so.
Way to do it, man.
Dude, probably. I mean, it's the Pro-Am day. I'm kind of pissed.
Wednesday.
Yeah, dude.
It's such a fun day.
I know, dude. I'm really bummed I can't go. I'm really bummed because I've never been in the Hole 16 area and I've never been on Pro-Am day. So it would have been double whammy for me. But you know, it is what it is. And I'm like, hey, just go have a good time. Just have fun.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, just have fun. She's going to be fucking miserable. That's what she's going to be.
She's pregnant, dude.
She's going to be so miserable.
She's going to hate it.
Matthew's like, have fun, have a shotgun of beer for me, you know.
But I'm just like, hey, just have fun. Enjoy yourself. And we'll see how it goes. But no, I don't think I'm going this year, it's kind of a bummer. But, you know, it is what it is.
It's a huge pain in the ass.
Oh, it's a huge pain in the ass.
You park a mile away, take a bus, and then when the bus drops you off, you have to walk 4 million yards.
You really do.
To get to the first hole, which when you walk in is the 18th green, and it's like,
hey, but once you're there, I mean, you get there and it's cold as fuck. You walk in early morning, you're like, shit. You get there, sun rises up, you know, get a fucking breakfast burrito or whatever, and do your shit. And then it starts going, and you're like, all right, this is pretty...
You're almost making it sound like a trip to Disneyland. It's like you get to the parking lot, then you got to take a tram in. Dude, you got to keep walking.
Honestly, it's an event.
Yeah,
it's a fucking event, dude. It's like...
Just walking in, you got to walk through their vendor tent, which is like 400 yards.
Yeah. And everybody's calling out at you. Shit, you want to come shoot this basket, get a free... XXL Suns t-shirt.
Yeah, and then you have to hold it the rest of the time you're there. It's like, dog.
And that's all right.
I got 2 hands. I was going to use them both for beers. Now I got to hold this shirt.
Yeah, I got to tie this around my waist like I'm fucking in Blossom or some shit.
Bring the 90s back. And you know you don't want to be the guy who shows up with the fanny pack.
Shut up, Joey.
You know you don't want to be that guy who shows up with the fanny pack.
No, you don't.
Because everyone's all like fanny pack.
But shit, I don't know, dude. I might do that.
Okay, this is
I could probably rock a fanny.
That's what I'm saying. No, I was about to say.
Oh, come on, dude! Don't knock it so quickly. I think I could fucking.
No, I think Matthew can rock a fanny pack. You and me though, we'd be like, as soon as we touch one, people are like, "Yay!"
Yeah, no, I can't do that.
No, let's
man.
hold
They'd
up.
be like, look at the continuous fupa that I got.
Hey, you remember 2 years ago, Christmas time, when The Rock had that fucking old ass photo come out where he's up against like the fucking stunts or whatever the fuck it is?
Yeah.
He's got that fat fanny pack on. I could rock that.
Oh yeah,
shit,
you
dude.
know.
I could do the same thing and just not.
That's a nice comparison, Fro with The Rock. It's so equal.
Boom,
It's
right?
so equal.
Well, hey, dude. Hey, I'm only saying. This is the life I live, right?
That's the thing though. Matthew posted on Facebook. People are like, "Oh, I didn't know Drake was bringing back fanny packs."
See, that's where we could rock. I could rock the Drake for sure.
It's not, it wouldn't be that weird because it is such a spectacle with the people that go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you've got the biggest douchebags you've ever seen in the
Absolutely,
world. Like,
but-
Jersey Shore looks at the Phoenix Open, we're like, we're not even half bad. And then the women are like high heels, prom dresses, just looking to meet Mr. Million.
Yeah, dude. High heels walking around in like fucking turf and
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Like, all
And
right,
complaining the whole time. It's like, you did this, man.
Yeah, you did this to yourself.
You knew. You did it last year. I saw you.
right.
So, but
And you're like, and this year I brought a top hat and a monocle to try my luck. But
people watching is a premium, man. So like
really
we'll go.
is.
I'll go a lot of times. Like comics who are in town will go, and one of the days too, and just fucking rip on everybody
Word.
nonstop. And people want to fight, which is hilarious. I've still never been in one. I'll run. I have nightmares of it, but. You don't have like some people's nightmares are like monsters. Mine are realistically getting my ass kicked,
yours is like,
and I'm petrified.
you're like, hey, this stream's pretty good. I got a beer at the bar, and then you want to fight, man? You're like, oh shit.
Yeah, how do I get out of here,
How
dude?
do I get out?
They
Where's the
always-
fire exit.
I'm telling you, that's what happens. They always end with them waiting up front for me, and then I make a deal with the owner or the GM who lets me go out of the back, and then I run just straight backwards, so they can't see me coming out of either side.
God.
I'm the biggest pussy in the world.
I love that. That should be a skit.
I don't think so, man. It's my legitimate nightmare.
Now you gotta face your fears.
Oh God, I would. If I got punched in the face, I would cry. I would break my face more than likely. I'd probably get a concussion from hitting the concrete because I am a giant pussy.
Dude, it would probably be pretty rough getting hit in the face.
No, yeah.
Have you guys been hit in the face?
Yeah.
Steve, well, I shouldn't have asked Steve.
Well, that was just my father when I
just
came out of the womb.
Dude, I don't think ever in like a outdoor just getting some like sucker
You're more of an indoor fighter.
no, like sucker punch or anything like that. I've been hit in the face. Obviously, me and my brothers fought growing up.
Oh,
and shit,
yeah,
but
yeah.
like, I don't think I've been hit in the face to where it's like
Deliberately, like.
yeah, like forceful. Like I just want to hurt you right
Like
now.
a haymaker to knock you out.
Mm-hmm.
Sucker punched or some bullshit like that. No, I have not.
That's cool. I mean, you don't want to.
No, I don't.
I don't know
I don't want
anybody who
to.
does.
It's so funny because I'll tell people that too. I've never been punched in the face. They're like, dude, you're not a man. I'm like, I don't call it what you want, dude. I just don't put myself in those situations.
No, and you're right.
I
too.
feel like I'm a man, and I feel like I'm a respectful person that gets along with people.
I try that too. I'm a comic, dude. All I want is for everyone to like me. That's
exactly.
it.
Yeah, no.
And so when somebody doesn't, I'm like, what can I do to change everything about me to make this one person like me?
How can I fix you?
yeah. Yeah, dude.
I don't think that makes you a man at all. Like me, it's all like it's like you've gotten into fights and stuff like that, or you've seen people get into fights, and I'm like, oh, that guy can kick somebody's ass. But me, I'm just like, I try to diffuse every situation I can. I'm like, if I am getting punched in the face or something, it's probably because I don't know how to watch my own mouth.
Well, there's been times where I've had to shit. How would you? I don't want to say it like I've gotten somebody's face, but like I've gotten defensive. Like,
Yeah.
You know, protective or some sort.
Mhm.
And like I haven't backed down, but it's never been to the fact where it's like, oh shit, this dude's gonna punch me right now. Like
I've hung out with girls that are drunk and stupid, and a guy eventually is like, "Yo, you gotta calm your woman down." I'm like, "She's on her own, dude. I'm on your side." Like, I immediately pull to the other
I
guy's
was waiting
feet.
for you to just switch sides and be like, yeah, you need to cool your woman down. Like,
Yeah.
or just, I'm with you.
Yeah, I'm on your team.
Yeah,
dude.
don't worry about it. We can switch sides.
I do it all the time. That guy's a dick. Yeah, no, I know he is.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm on your team.
Yeah.
Let's kick his ass.
What's your name? Oh, hey, what's up, man? My name's blah blah blah. Oh shit, dude, you like the Suns too? Sick. All right,
Did we just become best friends? Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like
See,
that.
you diffuse the situation. That's your tactic,
See,
dude.
that's how guys.
I was gonna say, I feel like I'm a very good talker.
Yeah.
Like I'm able to just talk
Yeah.
and get it.
Or you're just a
gotta do.
magician. You're
Or
just like,
start acting like you're super autistic, and then they're like, fuck it, I ain't going to mess with this
Oh,
guy.
Yeah, that always works too.
Oh shit.
I'm like, I got dinner bunk.
Right?
And my buddy's like, he's past his bedtime.
Yeah.
Dude,
It works.
You've never done that
It works.
ever. And if you did, I would slap you, dude. I'd be like,
Well, you better
I'd be like,
smack me.
what the fuck are you doing right now?
Well, I've never.
We
done,
gotta leave right now.
We've never done that with. I haven't hung out with you in those situations. When it was like usually you do those things when you're really young and dumb.
Oh, he hung out with me at a vendor event tonight.
Yeah, that was weird. I got some free swag. Got to like die. If I really felt like a fly on the wall, where I'm just like, this is like his world. Like I don't know anything about this.
Yeah, man.
And the sad part, though, I realized I was like, I've never been to any one of my work functions. I'm like, oh. So you know what? I'm just gonna start crashing. I'm just gonna start a business. I'm like, don't have friends? Want me to show up at your work functions?
Work functions are crazy, dude. Like office type stuff, because you got all this
I
like.
would love that gig, dude.
Like-
Are you kidding me?
What?
Well, you got
to
the
just
wedding.
show up at work functions?
Well, but I'm saying for like people that work, you just show up to other people's work functions. It's hilarious and fun. You're a work function crasher. It's the sequel to Wedding Crashers. It's a pretty good movie. And
Yes.
Straight to video, though.
the people though that work, right? So it's like you have this vibe of them working, and they have to be a certain person.
Yeah.
And then they get to like the event, and they're still that person, but they're ready to let go.
Yeah.
And then they get a couple drinks. It's like, yo, Susan is a hoe.
Yeah, she just gave me over the pants hand
Yeah.
job.
And I had no idea that Larry cheats on his wife just out in the open
Yeah.
at work functions. Like, this guy's
Yeah.
crazy. And also, did you see the drug habit that Jeff just picked up in the parking lot? Who had any idea that guy also stole cars?
Yeah.
Like, it's you start seeing everybody for their real selves.
This is the people I work with.
Then you go into work Monday and people are like, I am so sorry. That never happens. I'm like, no. That always happens to you.
You just don't remember.
Just after 5 o'clock. It's so
Yeah.
weird, dude.
Twice a year.
Yeah, it was very interesting though, because just to see how like
Well, this one was like
Aren't
crazy.
holiday
This one was
parties, like-
crazy low key too. This one was so low key tonight.
oh no, it was low key, but it was just like funny because like you're like everybody's like talking about stuff, and I'm just like you just know like what positions they're in, you know, at work. They're just all like, all right, can I have this on my paper, you know, by Tuesday and everything like that. And then this one is just like, fuck this, I should have not drank 2 drinks before I ate anything, and I got a date tonight. You're just like, oh, your evening's gonna be fantastic.
Yeah.
I wish it could be like blind date right now. Be like, can I come with my camera phone and just film this, and then we'll just put in all the word bubbles later.
Dude,
I'm be following up on that shit.
Yeah,
I'll be
I don't know
out-
how that went.
Like, I'll be on the road drinking at a bar, and a work party will come in, like, after hours, happy hour type of thing, and immediately I just look for, like, the 2 hottest ones, and I'm like, all right, one of these 2 are down to fuck at any time. They're about to let themselves go. If like I'm gonna hang out, tell them I'm a comic, get them tickets to the show, and fuck one of you at least by the end of the night. Like, it's just so they walk
we
in
can
like,
do that?
finally let my hair down. It's like, and your pants down too. Like, it's just it's about to happen. It will happen.
It's about to go down.
And it's great too, because the best part is you just have to wait like maybe 2-3 drinks, and then you can clearly be like, once you walk over there and start talking to the 2 of them, you immediately know which one. It's all like, all right, this is the one. Because the other one will literally put it on Front Street, where she'll be like, oh, I don't think that's funny at all, and you're like, done.
Totally, dude.
So yeah, I'm a comic, and
So it's so easy. Oh my god, you guys here from work? Like, what do you do?
yeah, it's crazy.
And they're immediately like, we do like accounting for this firm. It sucks. Oh my god, well, if you're looking for something to do like after this little happy hour, I'm on a show, you know, right across the street. Oh my god. Guys, do you guys want to go to like a show? What do you even do, show? Like, what does that mean? Like, I'm a comedian. Oh my god, so tell me a joke.
Tell me
Yeah,
a
like that.
joke.
Next, please. No, but yeah.
Hey,
man,
do you have
those are my
do you have
favorite.
a standard? I'm sure you get that a lot when you're out and about. Hey, tell me a joke.
I don't tell a joke because it's horseshit. It's bullshit.
No, of course it is. So, okay. I'm glad to hear that you said that. I didn't know if maybe you had a standard. You were just like, I'm fucking saying
No, I have a
this shit
standard
all
for
the time.
cops and stuff. Like if I ever get pulled over,
Oh, yeah?
and they're like, you just in the
Well,
middle
don't
of
say it
talking,
on
like,
air
I'm a
if there's any
comedian.
cops listening. You don't want to give that secret away, all right?
But no, yeah, like when people are like, tell me a joke, it's like, man, fuck you. I'm not asking you to crunch numbers for me right now. Like,
Word.
and also, it's never funny. Like it used to be like, oh, I'd love to tell you a joke. And it's the context of it, where you're at, the timing, none of it's funny. And they immediately look at you like, oh.
Wait, do you tell them like an actual one of your jokes from a set, or
I don't tell them,
you don't
oh,
tell
a
them
cop?
No, I was just saying like a joke. Like usually when someone asks me, I have a go-to joke, like one of those jokes that you can tell off the fly. It's not in my you don't put it in your set or anything. It has nothing to do with you anyway.
No, yeah, no, I don't.
It's just
I don't
quick,
tell them anything.
It's just a quick boom, done, and they're like, oh, and then it's funny because I can pick them out because I did that one time to a waitress at Hooters, and she's like, why was that such and such, which whatever the punchline of the joke was. I'm like, and this is why you're not getting a tip.
Totally. But yeah, no, I won't do it at all. I'll say Google me, and then what comes up is some other Kevin Elliott comic from like 8 years ago that sucked fat fucking dick and is like ridiculous looking and just a horrible piece of shit. No offense if he's still doing it. I don't know.
You know, he's out there doing.
He hasn't
shit.
put up any new videos, but
Wait, so is this like your like Achilles, like your Lex Luthor?
no, because he spells it with 2 T's. He spells Elliott with 2 T's. I'm a 1 T. But yeah, like when Sam and I first started going on the road, he would post a video and be like on his website and be like, "Hey, tickets to see me," and here Kevin's featuring, and then he put up this dude's video. I'm like, that's not even me, man. Like, you gotta watch the video if you're gonna put it up for a promo.
So how's that? So okay, so that's your go-to with the females and stuff like that. Well, half the time I don't even tell people like if you ever do like what do you do or anything like that. It's like, oh, I do stand up or you do that. Because half the time it's like always somebody else telling them, and I'm like, I didn't really want to talk to this person.
Yeah, I'm so proud of what I do.
Yeah.
That it's like a douchey thing, because so many comics will tell them something stupid. I'm a janitor at a high school, just to get people away, because you get tired of answering the same questions. But at the same time, I love what I do. I fucking love it. I have the huge passion for it. And so when somebody asks and I get to talk about it, like, I don't give a fuck, man. I'll talk all night about it.
Yeah.
I love it. And it doesn't have to be about me. It could just be talking comedy and talking shop, or just like, oh, this comic's good, break it down or whatever. I could talk for fucking ever about it. So, and it's also this thing, like, I'm in airports a lot. And one of my favorite things to do is get drunk in an airport in the bar and just sit and talk to people that are there, because you meet people from all over the country and the world and bullshit with them, and whether they're telling the truth or not about what they do, I always find it so interesting. And so I do this thing that is, I guess, interesting. It's not a common job, I guess. And so, when you tell somebody, they kind of light up with all these questions. I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah,
I get to see it from that other side, and
Yeah.
it's fun. It's a cool conversation, which, sometimes it goes south or bad, and it's like, this person just sucks.
Right.
Yeah.
But for the most part, dude, I love it. What do you do? I'm like, I'm a fucking comedian, and I fucking love it. Like, I'm amped about it.
No, yeah.
You're absolutely correct. So I haven't had a lot of interactions in airports. Personally, I hate flying.
I do too. That's why I get drunk all the time.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
That's what I'm hitting on is
I just
like,
been doing heroin.
shit.
Seems to work.
Long flights, I'll pump a little sleeping aid and
See, that's
get
what-
drunk as shit, and then
that's-
wake up in New York.
That's what I need, dude. So I've met chill ass fucking people just at the bar, just hanging out. There's this one dude. He was like this total biker guy, right? He lives out here, owns this company, buys all these bikes, fixes them up, and all this shit. Like that's what
Motorcycles or bicycles?
motorcycles. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
It's just like this
valid
big
question. Valid question.
It's like this
Thanks,
big
man.
biker guy, and he's all like, "Oh no, I'm talking about 10
Yeah,
speed
give
mountain
me
bike."
that Huffy.
So he's there with his wife, and his wife's back at the gate. And he tells his wife that he's going to go to the bathroom. And he comes to the bar, rolls up next to me. He's like, let me get a tequila double. And I'm like, I lean over and I'm like, a tequila double? Like, holy shit. And I'm like, so fuck, man, you're in a hurry or something? And he's like, absolutely. He's like, I'm with my wife. We're getting ready to go on this trip. and she's telling me not to drink, and I can't do it.
Yes.
So he gets his shot, he takes it, and like me and Megan were sitting there, and we start talking to him. And we probably shouldn't have done that because he began to be a talker. He likes to talk. He owns a company. He likes to talk. We're fascinated. We're sitting there talking. He pulls up a chair. He's sitting down. He orders another double. Conversation still goes. He gets a phone call from his wife. You can hear on the other end, blah, blah, blah. Where the fuck are you? We're about to take off.
He's like
Get back
halfway
here
to
right
Japan.
now.
I
Yeah.
got on another flight. Leave me
Yeah.
alone.
Their flight's getting ready to board and shit like that. So he's like, I gotta split. Like, I gotta split. All of a sudden, his wife shows up. She takes a double tequila shot.
Shut the fuck up. With him or he?
Yeah. Oh, he took another one.
Oh, okay.
So he's 6 deep now, if you want to count it that.
Yeah.
They get up and leave. We meet her briefly. Like, she ends up not being so pissed because it's all this whole thing or whatnot. But like, he lives out in like Gilbert and shit. Like, it was just
so
like
crazy. Yeah.
it was a small world, but it was really chill. And we were getting ready to fly out to South Carolina. And
I love South Carolina, man.
dude, I had a blast, man.
Yeah.
Charleston was
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
off the fucking
Charleston and Myrtle
dude, it was-
Beach are dope.
That's exactly. We went both spots.
Yeah. So fun.
So funny.
It was awesome.
I've only been to Hilton Head up there.
Hilton Head's awesome too, man. It's a great golf town. Fucking Hilton
yeah.
Head's awesome.
We had a damn good time
That's cool.
in Charleston
Yeah.
and Myrtle Beach.
I played College of Charleston.
Yeah,
And it was just fucking fun, dude. The town's fun.
dude, we went to this place called Atlas Tap House,
Yeah.
and it was like right off the beach and shit. And we got in there. We spent all day. Like, we were walking around and stuff, and I was like, let's go to this tap house. And the bartender, this chick, she was just so cool. She was so cool, and like Megan was all about it and stuff. And we just chilled there all day. We just sat there and got drinks, got food, and like the people would roll in and roll out.
Yeah.
And we'd sit there and we'd meet people like from all over the place. New York, fucking Chicago. Oh, I'm solid right now. California, just coming in and like rolling out. And it was awesome. And I tried these new brews there. Steve, remember the Hobgoblin?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had that, and they had that on tap and shit. Like, oh, so good. It was awesome.
I love, like, I'm not a dark beer drinker. Are you a dark beer drinker?
I love all beer.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
I like dark beer. I like light beer. I like hoppy beer.
You don't care. You just like
I
beer
love beer.
altogether.
I love beer.
I can't drink the dark stuff, man.
You know, my
all
thing
depends.
is, I don't sit there and I don't drink dark beer after dark beer after dark beer. If I'm gonna do dark beer, it's like I'm gonna sip it, I'm gonna enjoy it, we're gonna take it.
For a while?
Yeah.
Doesn't it get warm?
I'm not gonna sit there and like nurse it, but I'm like gonna not
Not
drink
pound
it
it.
as frequently as I would any other beer.
Okay.
Like, I'm gonna sit
No,
back.
I know what
and
you mean.
kinda
There's like
enjoy it.
there's certain beers that are just like sipping beers that you're just kind of like, you came home, you want to relax, you're at some place, you just want to kind of just like mellow, not like, no, we need to get fucked up or else the show isn't going to be funny, which is like half of my podcast now. I think I have a drinking problem, but I don't know. Or it could even be
My podcast is Ballroom Heroes, and we get drunk every episode.
I need to come on there.
Dude, you don't know anything about sports, asshat.
I could just fake it.
I could rock it.
It's a sports comedy podcast, heavily on the sports. We try to throw comedy in there, but then we start getting in these heated debates.
Do it, dude. That's what I'm talking about, dude. The passion for the sport. Get in that.
Yeah, we love sports, man.
And you know your facts, so do
And
that
we
shit.
have like two different sports. This was a network that didn't have any sports shows, and within like last year was just like boom, here's two of
Hey,
them now.
we're evolving.
No, we are evolving. I like it. It's good. Which is so funny because what I laugh about that is the fact that we've always talked about it. I'm like, yeah, we have people who are into sports and want to do a sports podcast. Go for it, kind of thing. Like, that's how this network works. And it's funny. A buddy of mine at work was all like, hey, I want to do a sports podcast. I'm like, great. I'm like, come up with a name, come up with a concept. I can give you some things, and then get back to me, get what you want to do, and we can start this. Never jumped on it.
Never.
Yeah. I call him Fred Flintstone sometimes He's the guy he has these rich, quick schemes that he's always just trying to do, and then they never work out. It's literally like, I'm like, this is modern day Flintstones. He's just like, Barney, we're gonna steal a bunch of chickens and do some Fred great, and then it never works out for him.
The Flintstone cereal outlasted the show by so many years.
Yeah, it's still going strong.
I'm all right with
Fruity
it.
Pebbles
I'm
so
all right with
much.
it, man.
I get a box and it's done by the time I get home.
Dude, man.
I
It's
love it.
It's like Rice Krispies, but let's throw some fruit.
Yeah.
Throw some fruit in that game.
I'll even do the Cocoa Pebbles over Cocoa Crisp.
And
then you get that chocolate milk at the end. And you just drink it up.
God, dude.
Done.
I like Cocoa Puffs a lot, but it kind of fucks up the top of my mouth sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Scrapes it a little bit.
Dude.
Yeah. But the chocolate milk is phenomenal.
I don't know how to describe this, but
Okay.
I'm gonna try the best I can.
Please do.
All right. So sometimes when I eat bread,
What kind?
shit,
Sourdough?
Multigrain?
dude, I'm gonna say I don't.
I should have let you finish. So finish.
Sometimes when I eat bread or like a bagel or something, in the morning, and I think I might know now that I'm talking about it, I think I might know the answer to it. Sometimes when I eat these things, the roof of my mouth gets very dry, and like it hurts to like eat that type of material in my mouth. Mm-hmm. And I think I know why it is.
WebMD?
No, I just think it's because my mouth is dry.
Oh. I was expecting some great doctoral description.
No, I got it.
It just turns out.
I think something. Well, it's
cancer.
Well, if I like
every time I type in anything on WebMD, it's
let's
like
do a benefit show, dude. Let's do a benefit.
I think like if I drink orange juice or something too, like the citrus in there can get like on the roof of my mouth and make it like feel a little bit more than it really is. I just think my mouth's dry and it's like, oh shit, what up? You should probably drink some water because you don't drink water enough. Speaking of that, I downloaded an app. It's the free app of the week.
I saw that.
Yeah, in the Apple Store.
Okay.
It's called Water Minder, so it reminds you to drink water.
Doesn't your body do that on its own?
Yes, but here's the thing. I don't drink a lot of water.
So just do that.
Well, here's the thing. I drink a lot of beer, and beer is my water.
Right.
And
I don't see a problem.
I drink a ton of beer, but when I'm not drinking beer, I drink water.
See, I don't.
So
he just drinks more beer.
But go ahead with the app.
Yeah.
All right.
So I need to drink more water. So I've got this app, and today, pull it up in a minute, but I think I'm at like 48% of what I should be drinking. That's not good.
So
that's not good.
How does it remind you though? Do you tell it when you drink and how much?
No, so it gets your stats, and it determines like what your ratio of water consumption to who you are is. And so throughout the day it tells you, hey, you need to drink more water. So like you'll start drinking water and shit, whatever, but you enter the ounces that you drink, and there's this graph that tells you like where it is and fluctuation with your body where you should be. And
so
I'm not quite at 50%.
So what is like
50%, which is a bummer.
What is your like water goal anyways? Like does it tell you like
the app is telling me I need to drink 100 ounces of water.
Okay, and then can it break that down to like glasses, gallons, all that kind of stuff?
I'm sure it can.
You just have
it just tells me to drink 100 ounces.
I just wasn't sure.
So there's this girl at work that does Herbalife. Have you guys heard of Herbalife?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah.
I've heard of Chia Pet. Does that count?
Yeah, it does. It does. Different avenue, but
I think Herbalife sponsors the LA Galaxy.
You're correct.
Right.
You're absolutely correct.
Right.
So they have this 64-ounce bottle of like water bottle.
Okay.
And today at lunch, we were chilling in there. I was like, order me one. I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna keep it with me, and I'm hoping this is a trigger to where when I see it, I'm like, shit, I got to drink that water. So it's helping me drink more water. I need to do it. I don't, and I should.
Well, the problem is with me when I drink a lot of water is I pee nonstop, and then I get cold. Like it cools my body.
Oh, really?
So I started to get cold, and I'm like, fuck, man, it's all this water I'm drinking.
Mm-hmm. Fuck, I don't want that to happen to me.
I don't know. It's a weird thing.
I mean, it may not, but shit, if that's a fucking factor.
Yeah, but I was drinking a shitload of water
at
that time. Yeah,
was
like
it
a
summertime?
Lot, like nonstop. I mean, yeah, it was like a lot. I did it for a while.
Did you?
Well, it's literally the only thing I drank was just water nonstop all day. And
Like cleansing and shit?
no, it wasn't cleansing, but I was just like trying
You
to
know what I
feel
mean, though?
better.
Like,
yeah.
maybe not in that aspect. Feel better. Okay.
Well, yeah. It's probably instead
Be
of
more
reaching,
conscious? Like, all right.
yeah, instead of
Shit.
probably reaching for something like he usually drinks, he's like, no, I'll just have water at this point.
Yeah.
So if you basically were having, like, let's just say, like, 5 glasses of water a day, could have been more, could have been less, and then now you're replacing the other stuff you drank with that with water, so now you're adding those instead of, like, the 8 glasses you're supposed to get or whatever the fuck the number
Yeah,
is.
it changes a
Because
lot.
it keeps changing every year. I think Lewis Black has a great joke on that. He's all like, you know, it used to be 8, but now it's 6. And all you people, I heard some hushes over the audience now. Some of you are scared because you have 8 bottles of water lined up for tomorrow. Now you realize you're pissing away shit. But so when you replace it, because that happened to me with soda, I stopped drinking soda, and I used to crush soda like. Okay, you know, I don't know if you got to that episode of Futurama with Slurm, but how Fry was drinking that shit, that was me, like, yep, right up into my 3rd heart attack in the 10th grade or something like that. But it's just like, now you replace all that with water, yeah, you're pissing like a shit ton. It's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's flushing everything out, man.
I don't really drink soda. I drink coffee in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I drink beer.
In the morning,
In the afternoon. In the morning, too.
Oh, wait, we're not supposed to do that.
No, I don't drink beer in the afternoon. I drink beer. I would say I drink beer around 5 until I go to bed.
Are you guys day drinkers? Do you do that at all?
Occasionally I do. I don't prefer it, though.
I hate it.
Because it makes me crash really early.
Yeah.
I feel like absolute shit by about 5 o'clock. 4 or 5 o'clock, and I'm like, I'm never doing this again.
See, I
do it yearly.
Yearly. I do it all year, every year.
yeah. I was gonna say St. Patty's Day, but yeah.
That would be. You should probably rephrase that. I tend to do it once a year.
No, yearly.
Damn, dude. All right.
I have a problem. My last name's Mooney.
If I do it and you expect me to do anything at night, it ain't happening.
See, I can do it if like I'm in a pool.
Yeah, I mean, I can do it. And it's fun.
Yeah.
But he's saying like...
But at 4 or 5, dude,
You're slowing down.
I hate my life.
Yeah, you hit a wall at a certain point.
I get that.
And people are like, yeah, let's go home. We'll get ready to go out. I'm like, I am not 19.
Yeah, you're like, what?
My body can't take it.
I'm looking for the Denny's.
What if you
I've
start
been drinking my ass off for 20 years. You think I can just start double dipping anymore?
What if you start like... later on in the day, say you start getting around like 2, 3.
Yeah, 2, 3.
2, 3 is a little early. I'm gonna hold out. I hold out. 4 would be the earliest.
4 would be the earliest.
4 for me would be the earliest. Where I'd be like, I can
even
parlay
on weekends, man.
Yeah, I can parlay this into an evening, but I try and hold out until 5 or 6. If I can make it till 6, then I'm good.
I like that. I like that.
5 is like, I should be all right. We'll have a good time. But 4 is the questionable point where I usually rock how late will tonight go?
Yeah. That also the question is also responsibility.
Ah, shit.
Does that because because when you hit your Saturdays and Sundays, you're kind of like, well, I got some shit that I need to do that I can't do during the week, but I do want to drink. So if I get this shit done early, then I can start drinking whenever I'm done with that. And there's also that adult stuff kicks in too, because if you're doing this like 21, 22, you'd be like, fuck, what do I got to do tomorrow?
Exactly.
An exam? Fuck that, you know. But yeah, that's what I realized too, because I do like tomorrow. I'm all like, yeah, I would love to get shit faced tonight, but what do I got to do? I got to do moving people and shit like that, which is the fucking worst.
Yeah, I got to take my car into the dealer.
See, yeah, it's like
I got to get an oil change. There was a recall notice. I got to get that taken care of.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's this responsibility.
Hey, man, we're adults.
But that's what I'm saying. But
doesn't mean I'm not going to drink until fucking 1.
I'll drink rolling into the dealership.
Yeah, what up?
Think I give a fuck? Nah, I
got a ride behind me. Yeah, I was drinking. I wasn't drinking here.
Right. Look, the important thing is I'm here, and you guys.
I scheduled an appointment. My appointment's at 9.
You guys.
I'm sorry, my breath smells. I didn't brush my teeth.
You guys.
I haven't been home. I want to drop my car off. Where is Ronaldo? He said he would be here. He's not fucking here. Give me some coffee. Yes, my name's Matthew. I've been up all night. Excuse me.
Yeah, is Ronaldo here? Like,
is that how you sound when you're drunk?
Oh, what, that high
pitch voice?
No.
No.
You've known me.
Renfro's got that swag voice.
Yeah, what up?
He's always got that.
Smooth, dude.
Oh, it's always, no matter what. He'd literally get pulled over by a cop and literally
Yeah.
smoke could just leave his window and he'd just be
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'm just getting some Taco Bell. And they're like, all right.
My name's Prince.
Wait, you're. All right.
Wait, are you Prince or Drake? What's going on here?
I'm many things. I'm Matthew. That's who I am.
Oh, yeah. Or you just do what I do now. Ever since I saw, like, Doctor Strange, I just kept going, like, magic. And they're like, that doesn't
You
work.
just say magic.
Yeah. Well, because what happened is I got really baked, saw Doctor Strange, and I was driving home. And after driving home still baked, people are like driving by, there's a cop next to me and everything. I'm like, I didn't think anything of it because I'm like, nothing's wrong. Everything's good. And then I realized somebody drives up next to me like, your lights are off, man. And I'm like, oh, shit.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, and the cop literally just turned, like, didn't even bother because, like, the lights were so heavy in the area that it looked like my lights were on anyways. I could see everything, so it was fine. But then I was just like, man, the cop pulled me over. I just started Dr. Strange, so I'd just be like, no, I pulled you over. I'd just be like, magic.
Yeah,
It's like, yeah, step out of the car.
Yeah, you instantly they would have.
Oh, yeah, no, I know for a fact.
They would have been like, "That's the one for the quarter tonight."
Did you hear that too?
Yeah.
I went out in my right headphone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You guys too?
I got
Yeah,
it.
buddy.
Cool.
All of us.
Oh, now I hear everything again.
You heard
Double.
Yeah, dude, the right side of my face is all fucked up when I don't hear out of that right ear too.
that? Oh, yeah.
I got glasses. These are new, guys.
I
These
know.
are brand new.
I know.
I like them, man.
Looking good.
I like 'em.
I'm like real blind in my right eye. That's not true. I mean, I can see, but it's blurry.
Yeah.
So I went to this is fucked up. I went to the eye doctor.
Yeah.
I have no vision insurance because I've never needed it ever.
Okay.
I've always had perfect vision. And when I
now
when
I'm
I
worried.
have when I have
Apparently
my,
not.
when I don't have glasses on, I can still see fine. But when I close my left eye, it's like, oh, everything's blurry. So my left eye's overcompensating, right?
Question. Stigmatism.
Yeah, both eyes.
Boom.
Damn.
But I didn't know that. I didn't know.
I've got one in my left eye.
Do you?
I feel half of you, brother.
I don't even know what it is, but whatever. They said both. So I go and I show up, and they're like, do you have insurance to pay for this? I go, no. And the woman just started laughing, and I was like, I don't know what that means.
Oh, that's
but
not cool.
It's a weird question to just start laughing at. Like, I
Yeah.
just don't have vision insurance.
It's like, do you have AIDS? No.
So they give me all this paperwork to fill out. I fill it out, whatever. And then they go sit me in the waiting room. And eventually, after forever, dude, I was there for like 2.5 hours for
Oh,
something
okay.
that probably should have taken like 20 minutes.
would
Actually,
say-
it did take 20 minutes once they took me back.
Oh, yeah, it always does.
So I sat there waiting, and the first woman, I saw 3 different eye doctor people, like testing or whatever.
All right.
Because I haven't also had my eyes checked in like 15 or 20 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she kept calling me Mr. Kevin. She was like, Mr. Kevin, have a seat. Mr. Kevin, come over here. Mr. Kevin, do this. And I was like, I mean, you're not Mexican, so it doesn't sound normal. You know, like Mexican women are like, Mr. Kevin, you know, Mr. That was sounded Asian, but whatever.
It's like there's a wall everywhere. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but that's when I realized I filled out the form wrong
Oh.
and put Elliot Kevin, thinking it was last name, first name, but not first name, last. So she thought my last name was Kevin. I was like, son of a bitch, man, whose last name is Kevin anyway? Like, Elliot, I've never heard of that before, but whatever.
Fuck it, I'm changing my name this
So
weekend.
that's how shitty. If they want to know how shitty my eyesight is, I can't fill out the paperwork correctly.
There you go. They're all like, you're about here. How do you judge that? Well, people are usually filling out everything wrong as this condition.
Yeah.
Oh.
So at the very end, they're like, go pick out frames because you definitely need
Yeah,
glasses.
okay.
I was like, thanks, man. So I just start looking at the glasses, and then this other dude, a fourth guy, comes in, and he starts to help. And I pick up these glasses, and I'm like, I mean, I guess these are the best of the bunch.
Yeah.
And I turn, I'm like, I mean, these. And he goes, those are women's.
Yeah.
And I go, I mean, you could have told me that.
Before I fucking.
Yeah, and he was like, this whole section is women's. I go, so you're just watching me be an asshole trying on women's glasses?
I think that's the only joy they get out.
Yeah. I'm like, this is my first time here, dude. I'm not reading signs. I can't read.
Yes!
You're here every day. Point me in the right direction.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
God, you totally nailed it. That's right. It's all like, obviously, if I'm picking out frames, I'm blind
Yeah.
because I'm picking out frames.
Dude, so he points me in the right direction. I grab the ones I'm wearing.
Yeah.
I was like, these are cool. And he goes, you get another one. And I was like, I get like 2, and he goes, you can get as many as you want. And I was like for free? And he goes, no. And I go, then why are you telling me to get more?
Yeah.
Like, dude, I don't have insurance.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
Yeah.
So I ended up getting a second pair, and they fucked those up, which was my fault, really.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I thought they were all black, like the sides of where they go to the ears or whatever.
Oh, okay.
But it was the price tag was like covering that part. Where it's like red and white. So when I got them, I'm like, dude, these are my favorite ones, and you fucked these up. I hate this place.
Oh, that's a prime example.
Yeah.
I'm worried about that though. So now you're saying like, so this just happened like what, this year or last year?
My right eye has been decaying.
Yeah, it just doesn't happen over the span of like say 365 days. All right, it just takes a little bit.
No, I knew that. I was just saying like because you said like your vision was pretty good. Well, no, it's just weird to me because it's like every one of my family members were really big readers and all their like everyone needs glasses in the family. I'm the only one that hasn't had glasses. I've been playing fucking like video games. And
but you don't read.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. So I'm all like, everyone's always like, video games ruin your eyes. I'm like, I'm starting to believe that's just normal reading. That
because
fucks you up. It's like knowledge is power.
I don't read ever.
I don't read.
I play video games sometimes, but and I went the longest in my family without having to get glasses. Okay. I kind of like them though. Like I'm kind of glad that I have them because I
wanted a pair of.
Well, let's be honest about this. Glasses are awesome, dude. I fucking love my glasses. I had to get them when I turned 18. Like. Driving at night, I couldn't see shit when I drove.
Really?
Like, everything was blurry. I didn't know what street sign said. And I was like, hey, Mom, I need to get my eyes checked. Best thing I ever did. 18 to here.
Have you ever gotten contacts?
I haven't because I can't put them in my eye.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't want to try to put in my eye. It grosses me out.
I've tried multiple times, and for whatever reason, I can't. I can touch my eyeball. You want me to touch my eyeball? I'll fucking touch my eyeball.
No,
but it's like putting like something in.
But I can't get them in my eye. It's weird.
It freaks me out when people are like, yo, my contact is up in my head. And I'm like, I don't need that in my life. Yeah. I'll just know where my glasses are at all times.
That's got to be a very unique, I wouldn't say uncomfortable feeling because people do it, but it's got to be a very unique sensation.
Yeah.
There's this foreign object.
Your brain?
Yeah. To have this foreign object just like floating there and you feel it. Like, how do you get it back?
Yeah, I don't even know because I hate it because like
how do you fish that? Like,
somebody with contacts is listening to this right now. They're like, you just lift your eyelid and reach for it. It's like, all right, ballsy scientific doctor. They're like, I'm not doing that shit.
No, I totally get that, but it's
amateurs.
like I know what he's saying with the thing because like I have these weird like I have really long eyelashes and I fucking hate them. But sometimes like back in high school they would just like
don't fucking brag, dude.
No, I'm not trying to. I hate. No, I have women's eyelashes.
Yeah, women love that. Women love that stuff.
Dude, the ladies do really enjoy the long
I don't know why, but no, they would like they would fall off and they'd just fall into your eyes and you're just like, oh my god. So like having that,
problems,
first world. Well, I'm saying like having just that with this little like thing, like trying to put a contact in. That's what I was just trying to.
The world has eyelash problems.
I know, dude. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sorry, Steve. I'm shutting my mouth.
Only first world people get eyelashes.
Yeah.
No, they only get eyelashes that fall in their eyes.
Yeah, this is Trump's America, so it won't happen anymore.
Jesus, we're not even going down that route.
Oh, we have to.
I don't know anything about politics, man. So you guys dive into that. And
I don't know what it is. This is the great part. I don't even know anything about politics. To me, I was just happy. Whoever won, I was going to be fine because of my impersonation. So I was just happy with that. So we just have Trump stop by now and just make it.
My thing is, my life has never changed. No matter who's been president or governor or senator or anything. Also, the thing, I don't vote, and the reason why is because they start telling you, oh, so-and-so won Arizona. And I'm like, there's still people standing in line, man. You can get an assumption, but what if all these people just voted for the other person? That's going to change things. I don't know. I don't buy into it, man.
That was like Prop 205 out here.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Is that the marijuana one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it? I'd never done it.
Right.
Voting, yes. You just told us.
Well, yeah, no, but... Well, I did the kids vote when I was in 6th grade. They implemented that, right, to see who won, Bill Clinton or whoever.
Shit! I remember that.
Yeah. I voted for that, and Clinton won in our school. He was a good president, I think.
Man, I'm the best president.
He was the first black president.
Yeah. I played the saxophone.
Damn right he was.
I cheated on my wife. I called it the oral office now.
Yo, dude, Barack was so chill, dude.
I love Barack was cool.
Barack was cool too, man. He was
Dude,
cool.
like, Barack was cool.
Yeah.
Like, damn. Young president, fucking
I got
swagger.
got my shit together. I'm gonna drink a 40, smoke my marbles, and I'm out.
He did smoke cigarettes. He
No,
did.
no, yeah, he was a badass.
Not while he was president. He's done, right? He doesn't smoke cigarettes anymore.
I think he was smoking cigarettes
You
when he
think
was
so?
president.
No way.
Yeah,
dude.
No way.
No, he's smoking something else now.
No way.
I don't
Dude,
know, man.
so
Like
why
retirement.
why did the Prop 205 not pass here? I thought it would. I really did.
Because we're Arizona and we still have too many
Elderly
people that are not
You
in
think so?
favor.
Well, there was also-
Absolutely.
There was also
Absolutely.
there was also a thing with the prop though. It didn't really work out for both parties. Like basically people who wanted to sell it and people who wanted to do medical. It was very like
yeah, the bill was kind of written
it
bogus.
was written bogus.
Steve's correct.
So
yeah.
I can kind of see like why we said no to it, being like, no, we need to get a better bill put together where it works for both parties. Where it's
Yeah.
like if people need it for medical and people just want it recreational, it's not gonna like be this like one-sided kind of thing.
Yeah, it was super not great for the people that are current caregivers.
Yeah.
I know very conservative people that voted yes on it
I like that.
hmm
because well, one of the main reasons was business-wise.
Absolutely, the
yeah,
money.
No. Oh yeah, no. We have like I could be wrong about this, but apparently like our soil out here is really good for growing it as well. So there was that whole like kind of market as well.
I don't know jack shit about it.
All I know,
But-
the,
Oh, no, I read
the
up on
revenue
things.
coming in
I
the
use
state would have
regularly
been
now.
fucking prime.
What?
The revenue coming into the state would have been fucking prime.
Well, I'll tell you this.
What happened with Colorado?
I'm Jewish. Part of being Jewish is I'm smart with money,
Okay.
right? So, now, oh yeah, you can, yeah. When Colorado and Washington were on the ballot, were presumably going to be legal, if not when they got voted legal thereafter. Maybe the next, 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
I invested in a weed shop in Colorado.
Oh, okay.
All right.
And when it went legal there and the bill passed and people could just start going into stores because there's a little wait period,
Mm-hmm.
it was a fucking phenomenal investment.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
my advice, I don't think this is insider trading.
No.
It's not from a company. I don't know. But everybody that's listening, if you're looking and you got some money to invest, find a weed shop in a prominent location and figure out when that state is going to go legal in weed. And when it does, just invest with them like a year in advance.
All right. Now, how
And you'll make a lot of money.
using your knowledge of this, what would you say would be like a small to largest like way of like how much you should invest in something that might pick up?
Well, I mean, you got to play money to make money.
Exactly.
I've always said that. I mean, even when you go to the casinos,
Yeah, dude.
you're not going to win
Well,
money
yeah, no.
unless
Unless you
play
play
it.
money.
No, exactly. I totally understand, but I'm saying like if you want to give someone like a marker, like they're like, I'm gonna invest like $40, you're like, no,
Yeah, I mean, well, and a lot of times that's just like one share, so you're not
yeah,
getting
exactly, yeah. That's what I'm
jack
saying. Like,
shit. You're gonna have to wait
what would-
forever.
I would say, what would you say would be like a good amount of money to actually see
I mean, if
a
you have like
return?
5 or 10 grand
Okay.
that can put on something like that, then you're gonna get paid a lot.
Okay.
I mean, like $100,000-$200,000 pretty quickly. But I mean, yeah, if you've got 500 and can buy 10 shares, 20 shares, whatever it is, I don't know, whatever it's selling
Yeah.
for. And just know you can sit on it
Yeah.
because you'll get a decent return on it, but then also just kind of sit and wait. Like fuck man, I got into Starbucks early. I threw money down on Starbucks and Cisco. Cisco wasn't early, but at the same time, excuse me. And I just sit on them.
Okay.
I just sit on that shit and wait. And I've gotten paid out of the ass for Starbucks because we were
Yeah?
there early. And they do payouts because there's different things that go on in the board and when they're merging or opening this and that, whatever. So there's payouts and different things they kind of ask for. They want some shares back, so they'll buy it from you. You get all kinds of shit. It's the only reason why I check my mail because that's the only way they send it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you can send me an email. I'll say yes or no, but you got to fill paperwork out.
Yeah.
And that's, it's just one of the things to do. Investing is, dude, if you've got the money to do it, fucking do it and just sit on it and wait if you can. But if you've got the extra money to put on it, dude, go to something that is about to blow up in like a year or two and just watch that shit explode.
I've been like throwing money down at like State 48 and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Boom.
Right.
Yeah, dude. Clothing stuff's hard though. It's hard to get a gauge.
No, it is. Oh no, it really is.
It is.
It's like there's certain markets like you'll see stuff and you'll be like, oh, that's a cool idea. That's a great marketing brand and stuff like that. And then you think you might have something. That was another thing. Again, the guy going back to the Fred Flintstone guy or whatnot. He wanted to do a t-shirt company, and I'm like, great. And I literally told him like, put together a business plan. Like, if you want me to start drawing for you and stuff like that, I have no problem doing that. But I gotta see like a business plan, what your format's gonna be, what you want to do, how you're gonna market it. And he's like, he wanted it advertised on the network. And I'm like, that's fine. And then never took off and stuff like that. But it's just like, yeah, it's very because you don't know. You could create a cool logo that like a lot of people like. This is awesome, but it's like 10%. Of everybody else is just like, yeah. Kind of thing. And you don't know if it's going to hit or you miss kind of thing. So,
not everything you invest in will hit, man. You'll lose your fucking ass if you just go all in on one thing.
Now, so it sounds like you have a couple of different things spread out that you're thinking. Now, have you ever just like, when you were first doing it and your first thing kind of just like dropped, were you just like, what the fuck am I going to do?
Yeah, dude, big time.
Big time?
I freaked out. Where I was like, dude, I'm losing my fucking ass. Fortunately, I have really smart parents that do this, and they'll like they don't this in their job or anything, but they invest and know where to.
Oh,
and they're like, you just gotta chill, dude. Peaks and valleys, just like the housing market. Housing market goes up and it goes down. That's the way it goes.
Right.
And fortunately for me, I don't have to sell any of it, so I don't have to sit there and be like, oh, is it gonna get higher? I'm not even gonna take a chance. I'm just gonna sell it now and cash out.
Yeah.
Where I can just watch it and fuck whatever. Like, even if I don't watch it, I can come back to it in 3 years and look at it and say, hey, it was more than it was 3 years ago. Cool, man.
That's solid.
Yeah. It's weird though, dude. It's stock market's such a shitty thing.
Yeah.
That you can put money into a company that you fucking are guessing on and make money off of it. It's so weird. And I don't know. I don't know how to break. I'm not the guy that goes to the gym and watches like C-SPAN and the fucking Tucker down on the bottom. Yeah, I don't do that. I just get updates on my phone.
The NASDAQ. No, I'm gonna be honest. When I think I got like, I think it was the iPhone 6, and you pull up the new app, it's like stock. I'm like, when the fuck am I ever gonna use this app? Kind of thing. No, actually, I think this is the first time we ever talked this kind of stuff. So it's a new year, people. We're becoming a little bit smarter each episode, but I think we're gonna take a quick break.
Word.
And then we'll come back and I gotta bring up big news because I gotta ask Kevin this question about like what are you looking forward to in 2007? So 2007 we traveled back in time. We crossed out 10 years.
Man,
it's big year. I found the DeLorean. We're set. We're good. No, what his big plans are for 2017? So Matthew, without further ado, play some Fro Show.
I mean, dude, we can't wait to figure out what Kevin's up to for fucking 2007. Oh, that's great. I like that. All right, cool. We will fucking be back in a little bit. Bye.
over, I got an excuse. Might be holding your hand, but I'm holding it loose. Go to talk, then we choke, it's like our necks in the noose. Avoid the obvious, we should be facing the truth. Start to think it could be fizzling now. Kinda shocked because I never really had any doubts. Look into your eyes, imagine life without you. And the love kick starts again. Starts again. And the love kick starts again. Starts again. It's the same old you, the same old me. You get bored and I get cold feet. Get high, get wandering eyes. Forget I've never ever had it so sweet. I realize what I've got when I'm out of town. Cause deep down you're my girl in the golden crown. My princess and I don't wanna let you down. No, I don't wanna let you down. Down, 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 down. You want me to come over, I got an excuse. Might be holding your hand, but I'm holding it loose. Go to talk, then we choke, it's like our necks in the noose. Avoid the obvious, we should be facing the truth. Start to think it could be fizzling now. Kinda shocked because I never really had any doubts. Look into your eyes, imagine life without you. It starts again. Start to think it could be fizzling now. Kinda shocked because I never really had any doubts. Look into your eyes, imagine life without you. Life without you, without you, without you. And the love kick starts again. Starts again. And the love kick starts again. Starts again. Kick starts. It's the same old you, the same old me. You get bored and I get cold feet. Get high, get wandering eyes. Forget I've never ever had it so sweet. I realize what I've got when I'm out of town. Cause deep down you're my girl in the golden crown. My princess and I don't wanna let you down. Kick starts again. Start to think it could be fizzling now. Kinda shocked because I never really had any doubts. Look into your eyes, imagine life without you. And the love kick starts again.
Of the sea, back to the block, Snoop Doggy Dogg, funky, yes, the doc went solo on that ass, but it's still the same. Long Beach is the spot where I serve my cane. Follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me, but don't lose your grip. 9 trips ain't the years there for me to fuck up shit. So I ain't holding nuts back, and motherfucker, I got 5 on the 20 sack. It's like that, and as a matter of fact, cause I never hesitate to put a nigga on his back.
Yeah, so keep out the manuscript. Consider this a must we drop gangsta.
What's the motherfucking name? Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's the bow to the wild, creeping and crawling, Yiggy yes yo, and Snoop Doggy Dogg in the motherfucking house like every day. Dropping shit with my nigga Mr. Dr. Dre. Like I said, niggas can't fuck with this. And niggas can't fuck with that shit that I drop, cause you know it don't stop. Mr. 187 on the motherfucking top. Tick-tock, now with a Glock, just some nuts in the clock. Robbing motherfuckers and I kill them blood cops. And I step through the fog and I creep through the small, cause I'm Snoop Doggy, 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 oh. Your hands in the motherfucking air and wave the motherfuckers like you just don't care. Yeah, roll of the dank and pour this drink and watch it stink. Cause doggy's on the gang. My bankroll's on swole. My shit's on hit legit, now I'm on parole. Stroke with the dog pound right behind me and up in your bitch is where you might find me playing that G thing. She want the nigga with the biggest nut. Then guess what? He is I and I am him. Slim with the tilted brim. What's my motherfucking name?
Doggy dog.
My dreams, they can't be all just what I say. They can't be all just what I believe. They can't be all just another dream. But I believe in revolution. I believe in violent power. For that institution. In the witching hour, I think that what I thought was your name was just a hidden tragedy. Stare at the sun and time for me. I still believe. I believe in revolution. I believe in silent power. Coming out of the institution. In the witching hour. Whatever it takes is what I'm gonna do.
Let 'em say we're crazy. What do they know? Put your arms around me, baby. Don't ever let go. Let the world around us just fall apart. Baby, we can make it if we're heart to heart. And we can build this dream together, standing strong forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. And if this world runs out of lovers, we'll still have each other. Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us. Ooh, all that I need is you. All that I ever need. All that I want to do is hold you forever, forever and ever. We can build this dream together, standing strong forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. And if this world runs out of lovers, we'll still have each other. Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop
Get back to your seats. Get back, gnashing teeth. Ooh, I want all of your mind. People turn the TV on, it looks just like a window. Yeah. People turn the TV on, it looks just like a window. Yeah. Digital, they said. What's the point of even sleeping if I can't show it?
Having the best time.
And
Yo,
we
yeah,
are back.
What's up? We're back. All right, I got something to say, okay?
Shit.
I got something to say
There
Yeah.
we go.
right now.
Drop it.
All right, we were about to talk a little TV. Steve brought up Unsolved Mysteries. Hey, Megan and I watch a new show that is on We TV,
Yeah, the
Okay.
network.
the network.
Yeah.
Show is called Ghosts in the Hood.
Ghost.
Ghosts in the Hood.
I think I've talked about this on another podcast.
All right. Don't hate on the show.
I'm hating on the title.
Yeah, hate on the title. Honestly, hate on the show, but don't hate on it because it's fucking entertaining as fuck, and it's one of our guilty pleasures right now, and we enjoy it. So
All right.
this is what happens. All right, we're in Oakland, California, okay? We have a beat-up fucking RV with this investigation team made up of primarily African Americans.
All right.
We've got a Chinese, maybe Filipino, I don't know, like medium. And we've got this Asian-looking guy that's like the inventor of the mechanisms that they use to identify the ghosts.
Oh, this sounds great.
We have a comedian that is just friends with the guys that like tags along. We've got the main guy. This is his operation. He's all about it. And then he's got this chick that does the research. And when I mean research, she goes and talks to the neighbors around the houses that they go to or the establishments. Sometimes she goes to like the local city authority to get some records or the library, but mostly she talks to the neighbors. All right, so they go to these locations. This last episode that we watched, they went to Chain Reaction, which Chain Reaction is a famous
Keanu Reeves movie?
No.
Yes.
No.
Like, whoa, there's like people coming to my house and asking questions about the property, man. It's crazy.
So Chain Reaction is this venue that's in California. It's famous in my world just because I know a lot of bands that I really enjoy playing there. And supposedly it's haunted, so they went and did this investigation. The investigations, they're kind of bogus, but they do some creative stuff, and sometimes I'm like, I got respect for that. That was pretty chill. But most of the time, yeah, they're bogus as fuck. But the show is hilarious. The show is so funny, and the one dude takes himself so seriously, and like the comic relief and everything about it. The medium's a crack up, dude, because she gets in this shit. She gets in these trances, and like sometimes she'll start talking tongues and shit, and they're just like, "Oh, Jasmine, are you okay?" Like, and they're like in the next room.
The show would be so much more successful on BET.
You know what?
Yeah, but they have to change the title to be like, I ain't no ghost here.
What would really intrigue?
How they lit something white on our channel?
What would really intrigue me? What would really intrigue me is if this is the group of people that developed the show and pitched it, and WeTV was the ones that bought it. If that happened, I would stand up and I would applaud them.
It's like an entirely scripted show.
I don't think it's scripted.
It all is.
I don't think it's scripted.
I'll ruin your life and tell you it all is.
Okay, I love it then. I love it. It's very, very entertaining to watch, and it's one thing that me and my wife can sit there, and it's a new connection that we have.
That's awesome.
That we're like, it's Thursday, let's watch some ghosts in the hood. Like, what?
Dude, I love it.
It's cool.
Okay, I need to
cool. I'm super pumped about it.
I need to see how I can watch these other things. I think I'm gonna bring this up on the next Before.
Oh, you should. Actually, I think it would be I think you should, absolutely.
Guys,
yes, dude.
Sorry.
Fucking hello.
First of all, I was gonna say I'm gonna DVR the shit out of it, man. That sounds fantastic and hilarious.
Yes.
One thing that's DVRing right now at my house, excuse me, is Roast Battle. Roast Battle 2 on Comedy Central's on right now.
Oh, okay.
Boom.
And it's my boy Moses' show. And so shout out to him. And if you're not watching it, watch it. It's on it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is the whole tournament. It's one of the biggest shows in Los Angeles every Tuesday night at the Comedy Store in the Belly Room. And the Roast Battle, their TV show, just hit on Comedy Central right now for this week, and it's so goddamn, man. Last night was when it aired, Thursday night. That's what really brought me to the whole thing.
Yeah.
What do I have on Thursdays at DVR? And that's it for this week, because it started, and man. I texted Moses and was just like, dude, you're just one of the smartest people I have ever known to be able to do this, and you're the head of the fucking snake of this show, because it's so good. It's so mean and funny. So as long as you don't get offended, it's like the best show ever. If you get offended, it's the worst thing you've ever seen in your life. But dude, there was like 2 battles last night where you didn't laugh at any of them.
Yeah.
Because it was so mean.
Oh, shit.
But that's what made it so hilarious.
Absolutely.
They weren't even jokes. It's like, you're just a fucking piece of shit person. And everyone gets this a laugh. I mean, and even that isn't doing justice. It was so bad of just cutting these people to the core.
It's like shit you would watch on YouTube. Like the deep down stuff. Like
I watched the rap battles, dude. King of the Dot. I watched some of those, and they're funny.
Dude, they're great.
Yeah.
There are talented people out there.
Just writing.
Undiscovered talented people. Like,
I couldn't do it. So I can't do it because I'm an easy target visually. So no matter what I write, the audience will connect with who's battling me quickly and early, because they'll come at me visually, and it's like, yeah, dude, it's weird as shit looking. It's hilarious. where I'd have to be so crafty to try and beat somebody.
Do you think that you could develop that to rock it out with like in a flow mentality?
No, not the rapping thing. Fuck no. No way.
But the
roast battle
I was waiting
itself.
for J-Dog to drop some trash.
No way, dude.
But the attack, like the pop, like
Yeah, the punchline. So
yeah.
So Joe,
that thing you could rock out.
yeah, Joe, who's on Barroom here is with us. He's our stat guy, and he's been on this show with you guys, Joe Gangemi.
Yep.
Hilarious comic, and he's really good at presenting that style of joke, and he's a great joke writer. Fucking one of the best joke writers that I've been in a room with.
Nice.
Which people don't know shit about me, but that says a lot. I've been with a lot of good joke writers.
I hear it.
And he comes at this roasting stuff because he's in one February 26th.
Okay.
I think at Stand Up Live.
Okay, cool.
And it's like a tournament. Very
Downtown
much
Phoenix,
like this.
Downtown Phoenix.
And so we write together and come up with this. I have the skill to write them, but presenting is one thing, and then I'll get dominated, dude. I'll get dominated by whoever faces me because I'm such a fucking. The jokes I've written for myself would beat me. Like, I just know it.
No.
But Joe's a good-looking guy. He's kind of normal-looking. There isn't a ton to him. So I'm like, yeah, let's partner up and do this.
No, I understand that, but I always thought it was weird. Like, usually if I'm going to, like, hurt somebody, like, if I really wanted to insult somebody, instead of just pointing out the obvious, like, I'm not going to do that. I'm like, that's too easy. I gotta hit, I'm like, I got to hit him with something else.
But
so,
you're
like,
in a room full of strangers that don't know anything about that person. So the first few or couple jokes that you do, depending on the time, if that person is visually hilarious looking and you got to point it out.
that is
So you
true.
do that and it hits, and then it gets you rolling into the
the
deeper
next one.
thing.
Yeah, I can see that, but I'm just like, I don't know if I could.
I'm scared of it.
Like, I'm like, I think I could be fine at it, but I'm like, I don't know if I would actually just right off be like, all right, I got to hit for the looks or whatnot.
You've got to have this air of confidence in yourself to know whatever they say is more than likely it's all true, right? So, well, it's not. You could say, oh, he's fucking cheating on his girlfriend, which could be bullshit. You're just
I've
setting up
done
a
that
joke.
plenty of times, but that's another podcast.
What?
Oh, no, in the past, that's how a lot of my, this is why I live with a cat now.
Oh, good, man. Just stay faithful to that cat.
Fuck that pussy.
But
Oh shit, that even came out wrong too.
it's all right.
But yeah, no, I know what you mean, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Like, literally, I just feel like, yeah, my dad's already told me this.
but you got to have the air of confidence of being like, say whatever you want about me. I know I'm better than you, and I'm going to say more hurtful things than you'll be able to say to me in a funnier way. So when they say it to you, you've got to laugh it off and be like, that was a good try.
Yeah.
But I don't have that.
No,
They'll say something, and it'll be creative, and I'll be like,
and you'll be like,
I didn't know that about me, man. That fucking sucks.
But you know what? I have to congratulate you. Even if you failed at that thing, I mean, you got something that a lot of comedians don't have, especially this year. Your third movie's coming out, Despicable Me 3. So you should.
Just when I'm ready to retire that fucking awful joke, they make a third. They made the Minions, which kept it popular.
Yeah, kept it going.
Now the third one, and I'm like, fuck, just lose weight and don't say it again.
The worst part in the
Ride that fucking wave, dude.
I'm telling you, dude, it has served me really well
Ride
for the
that
last 3
wave.
years, 4 years.
Especially this year. We were talking about it earlier.
Yeah, well, I busted out laughing because as soon as the trailer came out and everything like that, I was like, good for Kevin, he found work.
I did, man.
But you know what the funny part is? Everybody in the room has no idea who you were at that point, and when I said that, everyone's like, who's Kevin? I'm like, shut up.
Let me show you a picture.
I'm like, just enjoy this.
It's the real life guy.
I'm like, I know him. I used to be a minion.
Yo, that new villain, though?
Oh, he's dope, isn't he? The way he dances. I've never seen a guy moonwalk on water.
Yeah.
Jesus may have walked on it, but this dude's moonwalking.
Hey,
flippers.
We were talking about it earlier, and we threw on the fucking trailer and watched it again. Dude, as soon as fucking Beat It hits, I remember my family went on Thanksgiving to go see a movie, and we went and saw Sing.
Oh, on Christmas. It wasn't out by Thanksgiving.
Yes,
I think,
Christmas.
right?
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yep,
Christmas.
Correction.
Sing, dude.
Yes.
Sing was the shit.
Sing was badass,
Good?
dude.
Oh my god,
It was very
dude,
good.
I love it.
Yeah, we went on Christmas to go see it. and they played the trailer for it. And as soon as fucking Beat It hit, and I was like, oh shit, what is this? And the dude's got that mustache, and those fucking
Oh wait, was
Shoulder
it Beat It?
pads.
shoulder
No.
pads, and he's moonwalking on water, and he's got the flippers, and he climbs it. I was like, oh shit. Me and Megan were flipping out. We were like grabbing each other's arms, like, are you watching this right now? And we were talking about earlier, and I sent her a photo of the dude, and I just wrote Halloween, and she was like, hell yeah, and we'll dress up the kid in a minion.
Oh,
I'm gonna be that dude for Halloween this year.
Fuck yeah, dude.
the thing that blew me away was the fact that it was
That's
Trey,
sick, dude.
that it was
That's gonna be
Trey
good.
Parker that's going to be voicing that
Yeah, Trey
villain, and
Parker's in it.
I'm like, oh shit, kind of thing. But you even brought up a good. You picked somebody that you said would have been a good choice for the villain too.
Yeah, dude, I thought Will Arnett would have
Yeah,
fucking
Will
chilled
Arnett.
it up.
I don't like Will Arnett.
Wait,
Is that a weird thing?
Wait, Will Arnett is
yeah,
that the,
you don't like Will Arnett?
Nah.
Is that going to be Batman?
As like a guy, I don't like him. I don't.
Dude, when I looked at the guy, I thought I could see Will Arnett voicing that dude.
Hey.
Tobes.
Yeah.
And I think it's just like
I'm like,
doing an
yeah.
impression.
I'm like, hey.
What's the next
you
line?
fucking cat. Get
I
the
don't know.
fuck
For some
off.
reason I thought it, but like, dude, the character in
The
general,
character
I'm
is just
stoked
fucking
as
sweet.
fuck.
Like honestly, I've never seen
great
it.
And I love how the U.S. government's like, oh, there's only one guy that can have shoulder pads like that.
Yeah. Well, it's like those old, like, that's what I like about that kind of stuff. They always play off of, like, the old spy movies and things like that. Like, especially, like, James Bond, he was like, it was the only man who could bite through a barbed wire, and it's like,
James Bond could bite through a barbed
not
wire.
James Bond, one of his villain
Oh.
Jaws.
Oh, I was like
I
the
think
most
his name
interesting
was.
man in the world.
Yeah, him.
Part
I don't
two, douche.
always bite wires, but when I do, I'm fucked up on heroin.
The new guy is
The
like,
new guy's fucking bogus.
I'm
dude.
not always a
I-
douchebag. It's like, no, you are. Dude.
I have not seen the new guy.
The fact that they got rid of him is a
bullshit,
slap
man.
into the fucking world's face.
It is.
That was our dude. That was the most interesting man in the world. I fucking loved seeing him every single time. I was like, God damn it, I drink Dos Equis because of
Yeah.
you. Because you're my fucking dude.
Also, you can't pick a younger guy to be it.
Yeah,
He
a
hasn't
younger
lived a
guy.
life.
Done shit.
And he's a fucking chump, dude. Like, who? I'm already pissed. No, what? You're our guy now? No,
Yeah.
no, fuck you. You got to work for it,
Deport
motherfucker.
him, Trump. Deport that guy. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get political.
It's
but
okay.
if we're gonna
I
deport
deport
them-
him too. But it makes me concerned about what happened to the other guy.
I know.
No, I think he retired, but now I'm curious.
Retired from doing a commercial spot?
No, but this
Yeah,
is the thing.
that's
I have a
Hey,
theory.
you
now.
have 4 hours to kill because you'll get paid a lot of money for
Is,
doing it.
is this guy
Come
just,
on.
is this guy literally the most interesting man in the world right now? What happened to him?
Dude,
I mean,
He's living his fucking legacy, and he's gonna come back, and we're gonna be like, "Oh shit!"
he quit a job that paid him so much money over so little time.
no, my
This is
the
plan
most
is.
interesting man in the world.
I have a theory.
This is now our president.
I have a theory. What they're
Yes.
doing is they remove him, right? They bring in this new guy. Everyone's
Yeah.
like, "Fuck this new guy. Fuck this guy. This guy's a douchebag. Doesn't do shit." And then what do? Bring out him again. Why? Because Coca-Cola did that when they did New Coke, which failed. Pulled it back and then was like, oh, here's classic Coke. They're just pulling a Coca-Cola on us. 2 years tops, the most interesting man in the world will be back.
Maybe.
Damn you!
I do like the fact he's an old guy, though, because he lived an interesting
You literally
life.
took all parties and put them as Coke.
Yeah.
You did. Boom, dude. You just totally took people and made them Coke.
That's what I do.
Different types of Coke.
I buy and sell people every day.
We're talking Coca-Cola. We're not talking fucking little powder dance. We ain't doing that. No dances with wolves. If they're white wolves,
Wait,
you know what I'm saying.
Did they do that on Dances with Wolves? Is that why the guy dancing with wolves? He's like, I'm so high. I'm gonna dance with that wolf right now.
Yeah.
I didn't see the movie, so
Wolves are a
I have no idea what
metaphor,
happened.
bro.
Damn, dude, I wonder if anybody's ever said that, dude. You guys seen Dances with Wolves?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna do that at a party now. Just walk up to a bunch of random people.
You gotta do those eyes.
Yeah. Dude, man, have you seen Dances?
Like I'm looking at you right now, but I'm not.
Have you guys seen Dances?
And I'm looking
with
at
Wolves?
you, but I'm not looking at you. That white wolf.
That white wolf, man. I'm always chasing that white wolf.
Just kidding.
Anyways, Kevin's like, it's not working on this.
No, it's a good bit, you guys. Definitely take that to
No.
sketch.
Hey, so
When have I taken anything to sketch? Kevin?
I just started doing something that I've never done before,
Heroin.
and I'm actually enjoying it. I started listening to Howard Stern.
Oh shit!
He's still on the air?
Yes,
You
he
listen
is.
to reruns? Did you start back in 1991?
Thank you. I didn't know he was still on the air. Anyway,
Hey,
so
have you guys seen the movie Private Parts?
that's a movie? I thought
have.
it was a
I
lifestyle.
So he's on Sirius.
Okay.
I'm sure he's on Sirius XM or whatever, but he was on Sirius.
Mhm.
And I hear his channel. Sometimes I tune him live if I'm driving out and shit. But other times they got the repeats and stuff. I've never ever listened to Howard Stern.
Okay.
Never. Fucking enjoying the fuck out of it.
Okay.
It's very entertaining when you're driving around doing shit like mindless shit, you know? And you can have something in the background that's like, oh shit, like what are we talking about? We're talking about sex toys and shit right now? Like I'm all right with this.
They
Oh,
don't.
shit.
I'm sorry.
No, like all different kinds of stuff. They had an episode recently where one of the personalities or whatever on the show went to an EDM festival. And they were interviewing women and dudes that were like fucked up on drugs and shit, and like asking them questions. And there were 3 people. They walked up and they were like, "Hey, can you tell me your favorite EDM song?" And they'd be like, "Da da banana, da 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 banana." Like, and they would do the song, and they're like, "I don't know the name of it, but that's how it goes." 3 people.
Oh shit!
And these people are fucked up on like
I want to be there.
Molly and like drunk and on weed and like ecstasy and like all this different shit. And they're just talking to him, and the conversations are fucking hilarious. And like they profile each one, and like Howard would be like, "All right, let's listen to Drunk It, blah blah blah, second whatever." And they go to like the interview, and it would stop, and they'd like make their comic and stuff. But I don't know. It's been really enjoying it.
How does Howard Stern turn anything into a podcast? I don't think so, right?
I don't
Not
know.
yet.
I have no idea.
But
This
you
is
can
the
go on
first time.
YouTube and watch.
I'm sure, but like this is the first time I've ever like heard his
Yeah.
shit. And there's a
Yeah, 'cause
lot of people. His show is so like it just goes, it flows.
Oh yeah, no.
I
Well,
was
he's been
very
doing it
into
for
it.
like how long?
I
know,
was
but
very into it back in like 2000, 2001. And what got me to stop listening to it was the commercial breaks back then were like 20 minutes long.
Yeah.
And so I'd be driving in the car, and you'd hear 1 minute, and then it would be like, all right, we're going to commercial. Be like, all right, I'm literally driving the rest of the way in commercials. Fuck this. Let me find something else.
I think my favorite like Howard Stern moment was me and my brother were driving. It was before I could drive, so yeah, he's been fucking on for a while. We're driving, and you do that skip channel thing, you know, where it just scans stuff and
Yeah.
goes to the next one. So it literally is like a religious channel, and it was all like, and the Mormon God, and it literally switches to Howard Stern, and he just goes, crippling diarrhea. My brother and I just fucking lost it, and we're just like,
Hilarious timing.
but yeah, it was like perfect timing. But yeah, no, he's like, so I'm curious because like I think when he was on the normal airways with like the 20-minute fucking commercials, it's like he didn't have the cussing. They censored a lot of his shit. So how is it on the like XM? Is he just like, is it kind of like a podcast where he's just like, fuck it, I don't care.
Dude, they just like talking. Like there's people that call in, and they have their regulars that call in, and like they fuck with them, and they have sound clips of them. Like it's really fucking
It's a
fascinating.
very high production show.
It's high production, and it's years of high production.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
It's fascinating. And like me being a first time listener and shit, even like clips they show back from like early 2000s and 90s and stuff. And I'm just like, the combination that they've had is unbelievable. I love Robin. I think Robin is
Robin's
fucking
fantastic.
fascinating as a radio personality. Her voice is stellar, and I know what she looks like,
perfect.
and I fucking love her because like she stands up to all of them. Like they give her shit, and she's like, you know what, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
Like, she just does it, and like there's times when she talks about her sex life and shit, and like it's very, very cool. It's this whole new world that has been established, and diehard fans and people love it, and now I'm exposed to the shit. I'm walking in, I'm like, oh, I feel like people are welcoming me.
For
and
sure.
I love it, dude.
Yeah, well,
I love it.
Yeah, exactly. And then Howard Stern, when he left, Adam Carolla took over and then started his pod. But that's how I felt with like Adam Carolla as well, because it's like him and Howard Stern and stuff. It's just like, yeah, I'm like, that's what I know what you're saying, Matthew, loud and clear. He's all like, yeah, the show doesn't have that kind of quality and production value. No, but it's like stuff you're learning.
That's
like
exactly what I was saying. Fuck, I'm glad you picked up on that.
He's like, yeah, this is like technically my last show.
No.
But I know what you mean. But
Yeah.
it's like because you hear that because there's like a Ball Bryan on Adam Carolla's podcast and stuff like that. People will come in, will do stuff, and before that end of the show, he already has that sound drop that they just did that, and you're just like, fuck.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure Howard Stern probably has that same thing where it's
exact
like
same shit.
someone will call in
They're
and say
so,
something, and they're
quick
like,
on their shit.
and then that sound drops,
That's
the sound
cool.
drops. So it's just like, I'm like, yeah, I would love. That's why I think like 12A, they actually had a guy who worked their soundboard and did all that stuff. I was trying to fake an application for like an internship, for colleges, so I don't have to pay them. And they show up here and be like, what the fuck? Be like, yeah, this is your job. Do I get a chair? No.
Yeah. No, dude, I get it. I totally get it.
Totally get it.
Yeah. I would love to get an intern to fucking be like, yeah, we'll sign off for your credits. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I don't
Just
give a
make sure
shit.
you get all the equipment right.
Yeah, did you get the equipment right? Get me a coffee?
Totally. But yeah, man, Howard Stern, my favorite is when he has porn stars on and he talks like I would and asking all the right questions.
He is very good with this question.
Yeah.
He's very direct with this question.
Yeah, but I love that.
I like it too because they'll sit there and they talk and they'll deviate from it. And he's like, yeah, that's great. But no, let's get back to the question that I asked.
Yeah.
They also, a clip that I heard the other day is they had these two chicks in there, came into the studio, and they had this professional tickler.
I would love that job.
This dude,
I always said if I was in UFC that I'd be Kevin the Tickle Monster Elliott. I'd be the Tickle Monster, and I get him in like this footlock. Oh, he's gonna break his ankle. I'm like, I don't think so, dude. Give me that feather. I'm about to tickle the bottom of the toes.
That's exactly what happened on this. But the thing about it was these chicks drank a lot of water before they did it. So they were trying to make him piss the bed.
Yeah.
That's the whole segment of this shit. Is they had to they tried to get these hot chicks to wet the bed.
Yeah.
By getting them tickled.
Hilarious.
Dude, and the noises they were making and shit. I'm driving the car and I'm like, fuck, man. Like, I got to turn this down. Like, I'm in like a neighborhood and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Dude,
but like,
it's riveting.
You can't stop.
Entertainment.
You can't stop listening to it because you want to know what the fuck's going to happen next. What the fuck is going to happen
All right,
next?
so I know what Matthew's saying. So we need to get hot chicks in here and a bed and water.
And tickles.
I guess.
and tickles.
Yeah.
Damn it, I should name the episode that.
Yeah.
And tickles.
And tickles.
Oh, Matty.
Shit.
That'll be our ongoing.
Smacked my face.
Yeah, are you okay? Matthew's like, we wouldn't have this problem with production. God damn it.
I'm bleeding right now.
He's all over
Do you need a mouthpiece?
Oh my god!
I got my son.
But yeah, no, it's very kind of.
Guys, my nose is bleeding.
No,
right
it's
now.
not.
Oh my god, Matthew, it's just. Oh no, Matthew! Everything just came true.
Did you just call him Matthew?
Yeah, Matthew.
Yes.
Matthew, Roby, One Kenobi. I have no idea where I'm going with that.
Yes.
I don't know why you're a droid.
Because Roby One Kenobi is a droid.
Roby 1, that's a fucking robot 1. Roby 1, that's a robot.
I mean,
you fucking said it. I'm just acting out what you said.
God, dude. All right, everybody. We're in. Listen to a man.
Roby One, what up?
What up?
Yo. Fucking listening.
I have no idea.
I'm out, bitch.
Oh yeah, you were your nose was bleeding. I was like, maybe you're just 11 from Stranger Things.
You watch Stranger Things?
Okay, I did, man. I did. So I look. I don't do nerdy anything.
Yeah, I know.
Dude,
you wouldn't have sex with me last night, so I know.
A zing, Roby One.
So I did. I watched it, and the worst part of me watching it is 11 looks just like my son. And 11's a chick.
Shit, you ain't getting royalties.
That's like 12. And Braden's like 8. Just turned. When he buzzes his head, dude, I took a picture of them. Right, of them. Like we're with 11 all the time. I took a picture of Braden while I was watching it, and I was like, oh my god. grow your hair out a little bit.
I was
Not too long, but grow it a little more, because right now you look like my daughter from the popularity of the show.
I was just going to say, just easy Halloween costumes until he grows out of that.
Totally could have been. Just give him a little gown to walk around
Yeah, just
in.
go to the,
No shoes, tell him to fucking man up.
Trick-or-treating used to be fun.
Yeah, pull blood down his nose and whatever. I'll
Yeah.
dress up as like a monster and
You just...
rob houses.
What I love is, like, it's that weird monster where its head, like, opens up like a flower. You just buy, like, a sunflower costume and be like, man, that monster.
Yeah, dude, I totally would. I don't want to put a lot of thought
like, you
into
put
it.
a thought into his costume
Yeah.
to be 11.
But it's still so simple.
And then you were just all like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Okay, where do I start with this? People that are into the sci-fi stuff probably
Yes.
loved it.
Mm-hmm.
Yo! I thought it was all right. Answer this for me, because maybe I missed it. Okay? The monster would show up when someone would be bleeding.
Yeah.
Like it was attracted to blood, and it
Yeah,
would come
smelt
out
that
from
shit.
those, right?
Yeah, like a shark.
Thou who smelt it.
But and spoiler alert, by the way. Like,
Yeah.
if anybody hasn't seen it.
Yeah, if you haven't seen a show that
If you
came out in
haven't seen it,
July...
don't fucking listen to the show because it's all we talk about.
Oh, it
Fucking
is?
spoil everything on this show.
Sorry. So, the first kid they took wasn't bleeding at all. He just got followed because it was nighttime.
Well, that's what I'm curious about, because he was the only one, like, he wasn't bleeding, but he was the only one that was captured and cocooned and all that stuff. Yeah, like we said, spoilers. But that's what I'm curious about. Maybe because he wasn't bleeding.
Right. But he was the only one that lived, I guess.
But we don't know. He did cough up something at the end of that.
So that's what I'm
he
like,
coughed
all
up
right.
that slug, dude.
What's he coughing up? And also, I don't
Went
like
down the drain.
I don't like scary movies or anything,
Mm-hmm.
and this has scared me in my own personal life.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Well,
I'm
yeah.
not comfortable
What?
with it.
You think you feeling the
It's just
Demi
scary
Moore?
as fuck, dude.
You going to the Upside Down?
I hope not. I don't want to. It doesn't look like a great place. It's all weird looking and cold.
I will just say this: if you do go to the Upside Down, please let
Don't
your
say that.
Well, I'm just gonna say it. Anyways, if you go to the Upside Down and when you finally get there, your first words should be like, "God damn it, Steve!" Because I said you were.
I will, but then I also know that, like, just look for a way out, because it could just be in a tree.
Yeah, it's in a tree probably.
It's fucked up, dude. It was a fucked up show. It was entertaining. I just don't know where they go from here. Do you guys have ideas? Have you read stuff?
You
can spoil anything with me.
Well,
by the way. I
no.
don't give a fuck.
Season 2, they haven't released anything. They've talked about maybe possible different directors coming in on certain episodes.
Oh, that'll ruin it.
The only thing
that's what I said.
The only thing that I think they've
is the
officially released is like the name of the episodes.
And
also-
that doesn't do anything.
I know.
And the cast.
There was like a teaser
different
trailer.
cast?
No, there's the same cast, but they've added some new people. Actually, yeah, I think like Sean Astin, I think his name is.
Sean Astin
yeah,
from
the
the Goonies and
Yeah,
Radio.
Goonies, Lord of the Rings. He's been added to the cast.
So I'm going to tell you right now, he plays like a major role, not just because you get no names to fill in the like. Not no names, but people that aren't super known.
Yeah.
To fill in. This is how TV works. Is when I'm sorry, but this is when I watch shit.
Tell us how TV works, dude.
When I watch stuff, I pay attention to how much they're paying people, because it's like, all right, you can die at any time.
Yeah.
Because you get paid nothing, and you're probably on some weird deal. Somebody gets paid a little bit more. It's like, all right, they're in this thing to the end, or it plays like this major part of the show. And if you don't see a major part of the show early or like pre-middle, then they're in it for the long haul. So reality shows are fucked up like that too, voting off shows or whatever.
Okay.
And you know who's getting kicked off because they show them the most in that episode. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense to keep them around.
I don't know if that.
It's 100% true.
I don't know, dude.
Okay. You know.
Well, that's the one thing. Actually, I'm curious about that. You knowing.
Okay, dude. All right, yeah.
I'm curious about that. You knowing this knowledge of that, does that take you out of shows though?
Yeah.
Oh, it does.
Uh-huh.
So did it ruin Stranger Things for you then? No, it didn't.
No, because I didn't know most of those people, and then when I
First of all, you can't sit there and relate Stranger Things to a reality show.
Oh well, I didn't know.
No, but he was still in the same way.
No, because he said like regular TV shows. Like I'm curious. Okay, like Lost. Have you ever seen?
No, I never watched Lost.
Okay, now I'm curious about it. I kind of want to see what he would do with Lost now. Going like, okay, this person's going to.
Well, what's your point with Lost though?
Well, I just meant like the cast of characters. Like he was saying, like okay, like reality shows, like it would be a completely different commodity. from like who's getting paid more, who's going to leave the show, and all that kind of stuff.
Okay,
Because
okay.
he originally brought up normal television, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is like, so when you watch Stranger Things, it was all new actors. Like, of course, he's like, okay, what's her? The only biggest actress in there was Winona Ryder.
Yeah.
So you're like, she's in it to the end, kind of thing. But if you're watching like another like Lost, like when you saw that, you had no idea who was going to get killed off, pretty much, because these were like, I mean, Matthew Fox was on Party of Five, and everybody else in that series except for, yeah, I know that. I knew he was in Party of Five.
I know it. Yeah.
That's
Matthew,
fine. Jennifer Love Hewitt was in my show.
exactly.
Damn
She's
right.
one
She
of the
was.
hottest women ever.
Ghost Whisperer.
Boom. I was all about Jennifer Love Hewitt back in the day.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
I saw her at a post office once. And
You saw her at a post office?
Yeah, in live person.
Did you tell, like, hey, what up?
No, I was fucking. I was like, holy shit, we go to the same post office. We must live close by.
I don't know why, but I
Holy
thought,
shit, she was hot as fucking.
She
Can't hardly
was.
wait.
She was. Oh my god,
Dude,
dude.
can't hardly wait was my
Can't
jam,
Hardly
dude. Can't hardly wait was my jam.
Seth Green.
That was a
Special K.
Hey, that's a damn good movie. I own it on DVD. Not gonna lie.
You do?
I do.
I watch it. Okay, this is tangent-y, but
Go ahead.
Do
when
it.
you
Bring
watch
it on.
Can't Hardly Wait, do you ever notice the couple making out in the background of most scenes?
Yeah, and they're in, like, it's the same couple.
Yeah. They put them in the back making out on like a ton of scenes.
Dude, like,
They have no purpose. It's just them making out.
when Jenna Elfman shows up
Yeah.
in that film,
Oh, dude, it gets weird.
it gets a little weird, but the first time I saw it, I was like, oh shit, what up, Dharma? I was like, all right. I was like, bring it on, dude. Because, like, she was, like, in the height of her shit back then,
Oh,
dude. She was,
yeah.
like, all about it. She got, she's like, doing her shit or
It
whatever.
was a good movie.
It's a
dude.
good
Can't
movie,
Hardly
man.
Wait's a
It's a damn
great
good movie. It's a damn good movie. I thoroughly enjoy it, and
We're gonna watch that thing, aren't we?
I own it on DVD.
But like Kevin was saying, so I'm curious now. Like with like the
If you guys
defense-
want to watch it, just let me know. I'll let you borrow it.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna watch it.
Also, you probably just watch it on YouTube for free.
You probably could, but I mean, I
Borrow
Yeah,
it.
but I need those DVD
Who
extras.
watches DVDs anymore?
Hey, man.
It's like
It's all about Laserdisc.
Hey,
I watch them all on vinyl. I saw a great meme. You know why vinyl? People say vinyl sounds better. It's because the music was better when they put out vinyl.
you can't argue with that kind of that's good stuff.
I will say that actually, speaking of memes and new memes and stuff like that, did you guys see the newest one with
What?
the girl from Dr. Phil saying like,
Yeah.
eat you out the
Yeah,
ass?
no, like me, I'll meet you outside. This
Yeah.
fucking little girl, and she's trying to be all fucking bad and shit. And she's like, "I'll take you outside." And she calls the audience a bunch of hoes and shit. And Dr. Phil's like,
Now that's kinda fucked up.
"Hoes?
I'm not gonna lie.
Did you just call the audience a bunch of hoes?" Like,
Did you just call the audience a bunch of hoes? You did? Well, my marriage failed. I'm Dr. Phil.
Did
and
his
I'm-
marriage fail?
Oh, again, yeah. Oh, he's been through 3.
He has?
Yeah, he does not do well.
Oh man!
I
Who
can
takes advice
fix.
from him
he-
then.
yeah, he's the guy who can fix every. You know, you ever have those people where you're like, oh, I know exactly what you need to do in this relationship, but as soon as you get your own, you're like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah, me.
I'm starting to believe that's Dr. Phil, where he's just like, you need to stop sleeping with other women and be with your wife. And the wife's like, wait, you've been sleeping with other women? This is Dr. Phil today. Goodbye. You know, I just totally fucked that guy's life over. Shit, no, you brought up. Oh, damn it, I was going on it. I had a direction. Oh, the memes. Yes. Bring it back. Do you have HBO Go, any of that kind of stuff? Okay. I know Matthew watched it, but speaking of memes and like how they can, pretty much evolve on the internet and some are really catching on and die off and things like that. A great thing to watch if you have HBO or anything like that is to watch Beware of the Slender Man documentary. It's about that whole thing from Reddit and stuff, and it's the weirdest part in the documentary of them actually talking about like how memes, like some of them thrive, some of them die, and it's like talking about like living organisms, but you're like, it's fucking Photoshop pictures. Like it's like crazy that philosophers and stuff like that are like looking into that kind of shit. You're like, really, like me just posting like a meme online has like a backstory kind of thing. So I was just trying to figure out like that meme came out, that new one of 2017, and you're just like, why is this catching on? Like it's weird like mixture or whatnot. Now, have you ever created a meme? Try to get a meme started with comedy or anything like that, or just no? Do you know anybody who has?
I don't know. Off the top of my head, I couldn't think of anybody. Maybe, but I don't know off the top of my head. There's like a talent that I wish I had, and that's one of it.
Just
like
creating that.
To see a photo and be able to create a hilarious meme. Because, dude, they're so funny.
Oh, yeah.
I look at them all day and laugh my ass off and get so jealous of, like, how it was right there in front of you. You couldn't come up with it.
And you're just like, what the hell?
Yeah.
But the reason why I bring that up with writing and everything like that, because you did touch upon in the beginning of the show, I figured before we wrap this beast up and everything like that, but you said you've been doing some writing and all that kind of stuff. So you've probably already written jokes and stuff like that. So what, is this a new alley, like a new avenue writing, or like the same old kind of writing?
Same old, but it's script stuff. So, like, working on a pilot right now of a show that, dude, it's easy to say because we're working on it. Oh, it's the funniest thing ever. It's not the funniest thing ever. It is the most. It's some of the most fun I've had in putting it together, in just the discussions of the round table with my writing partners, and just having a blast. And it's very offensive. Like, who would buy it? I have no idea. It cannot be a network. It will not be a network. So we're already nixing that.
Okay, so this is pretty. So is it definitely like Showtime, HBO kind of thing where you can kind of do what you want, low budget,
Netflix.
Netflix or FX?
FX could,
but
it would still be censored. I mean, it's fucked up.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Okay. So is it like a normal kind of, not like probably normal sitcom where it's like the laugh track and shit like that? Is it like I guess a single cam kind of thing?
We haven't come up with that stuff yet.
Oh, you haven't come up with that stuff yet?
We haven't gotten that far in. We're just putting script together and character development. So it's still early. It's still real early.
Okay, I like that.
But people would see it if it got made and they put a preview out. People would be they'd be immediately offended.
Good.
But we're taking what people would get offended by, and that's not the joke.
Okay.
Everything else is the joke. So if you're getting offended just because you want to be.
Okay.
But if you actually watch the show, you'll be like, oh, no, they're painting this as the good, and the other shit is getting made fun of.
Okay. So like pretty much like the opposite. Oh.
But it's not like a thinking show where you're like, oh, I have to think to get it. No.
No. Like, I know what you mean. Like, you would see. I'm trying to find a good, not really an example, but like something that's similar. Like, I don't like. Some of those like protests against like gays or something like that. But like they're showing like the whole thing is in a good light of like, no, gays are fine, everything's okay, and then it's really making fun of like, the protest people who are being like stupid about the whole same-sex marriage thing.
Like one of the scenes that we have, I won't give away characters or who people are or anything like that, but there's a scene in a restaurant where one of the employees is like, hey, the guy I'm serving's a dick, like, what do I do? And the owner of the place is like, well, you fucking fuck his wife and spit in his pizza. And the guy literally does it. Because he thinks like, oh, well, he's the owner. He knows how to run his business.
Yeah.
And the owner's happy as fuck that it happens. Like, not get fired. Like, it's like, you goddamn right. You show them what's up.
Like, I could just see, like, I don't know if it's like in your script, or I just see like the employer going like, it's literally like it's not like just a straight montage of him fucking, but literally like wooing her and like, like courting her, and then she's like, oh, and then they have sex. So it's not always
but
like
it's the best. The funny part is he says it as like, oh, of course, like, and whoever's gonna say that, but then the guy does it, and then the owner's like, fuck yeah, dude, that's how we run this place.
I like
we'll
that.
fuck your wife and spit in your pizza of your dick. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Their new slogan at the end of the episode or something like that. Okay, dude, I like that. Yeah, no. I've always had that like idea of like you come up with some funny stuff and then you want to write it. I've never sat down and physically wrote anything, so that's probably like so. What do you guys usually always do? Like a group kind of writing, or do you guys go home, come up with your own stuff, and then come back and collaborate?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of that. I mean, things you can do it a million different ways.
Yeah.
But we share. So we have the same writing program that we use, right? So we can still send it to each other and kind of punch up and do whatever from there.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, a lot of times you just kind of write scenes. Like you'll say, "I'll take this scene, cool, write it out," and then when we get together, we have 3 different scenes to look at. Punch them up, punch them down, whatever you kind of feel like. There's a million edits.
Yeah.
Just check that ego at the door. Because every joke you write's going to get torn apart.
Oh, yeah, I kind of, like, because you always do that anyways. You always rewrite shit and things like that.
But it's fun, man. It's fun it's a puzzle. Put this big old fucking puzzle together. A lot of stuff with character development is like, all right, so-and-so came up with this character, and we love it, but develop it. Like, put that part into these scenes. And you got to work in that, and I don't know, man. It's a cool thing to do. It takes a long time if you're doing it with other people.
Yeah.
I mean, I've written scripts for TV by myself in 3 days. Mm-hmm. But when you start working with other people, it's like, all right, I wrote this, but now we got to dissect it, and now we have all these different minds that are taking my vision, and by the time it gets spit out, man, like it happened on Family Guy all the time, where I'd have this cool idea, and they'd be like, all right, cool, we put it into a show. And then by the time it hits screen, it's like, that, I can't even recognize that, man. It's like plastic surgery to a woman I haven't seen in 50 years.
That is...
I just got to rock with it, though. Like,
you have to.
You have to.
You're not in any position to tell him otherwise, but you're still like, I mean, this kind of is my episode, but it's also not at all my episode.
Yeah.
It's like ripping off the Band-Aid, and then, like, when you hit your fingers, you know when, like... You see that in movies and shit when they rip off the fucking tape and then, or when they do the wax and shit and then they touch down on it.
Yeah.
Just like,
I've got my eyebrows waxed before. I know how it goes.
Boom, rip it and you're like, fuck, and then they put it down and you're just like, shit, we just gotta rock with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's true.
The closest comparison
I totally forgot about that.
Like the hurt, like shit.
It's just the ego, dude. Because you go in and you're like, I'm the funniest one of these guys, but then you're also like, well. Maybe I'm not. You got to open your mind and listen to all these other people write. And, like, it's a weird thing because, like, when I was writing with shows, I was a comic too, but I kind of stopped doing stand-up because writing when you're a staff writer, it takes up a lot of time.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know how to juggle life. So I just did that. I just did that. But you're looking at these people like, you've never done stand-up before in your life. How do you think you're funnier than me? But then because that's a dick thing to do, and it's your own thing in your head of like, well, I'm out here making a fool of myself trying to figure out how funny I am, and you're just sitting here writing. And then you look at it and see what they do. It's like, oh, it's because you know you're a good writer, and you're not a comic. You're just a funny writer, and that you're here. All right, cool. Let me play off of that.
Yeah.
And when that happens and you find that, it's like, all right, I've got these ideas. This is what I wrote. And then you give it to the better writer. And then they're like, all right, I'll take this and I'll make it. And you're like, that's way funnier than I could have written, man. That's awesome.
No, and that's true with any like collaborative thing. Because like when you do something yourself, you're like, okay, this makes me laugh. Hopefully it makes others laugh. But if you wrote something, you pretty much, other people see it and they're like, hey, this is really good, but if you do this, and sometimes you could either take it as like, no, my stuff is perfect, but then you like look at it going like, oh shit, you took what I had and went a little bit of a different direction, not linked too much, but I'm like, that's like 10 times funnier kind of thing. So you do have those moments, and I've done that before when I was working on like little collaborations with webcomics and stuff like that. Like someone would put something down and you're like, oh, I like this, but what if you did this? And they're like, oh, I didn't even think to look at it that way. So it is really hard sometimes when you do have like something that you're like, this is hilarious. I've told all these other people, they think it's great. And then you bring it in with other writers and they're like, yeah, this is a good bare bones. And you're like, wait, bare bones? No, this is the flesh and blood. Like, what the fuck just happened?
I was bringing you the finishing product.
I thought I brought you the goddamn Bible written by Jesus. Jesus is here.
I gave you a week off from work, dude. It's perfect.
You're
like, oh, no, you'll get fired for turning this in. Let's help you.
Yeah. God wouldn't wipe his ass with this. And I don't even believe in God. But yeah, it's it's Matthew. Shit. I have my moments. But yeah, no, I think that's really cool. So, I want to follow this because I do have like follow questions. Once you get because it's not a final project, right?
No.
Okay, so when you finally get to that stage, like I want to know like what's the next step. Like I know you probably would have to shop it around, quote unquote.
Well, and even before that, it's an interesting process. Well, one thing I've told these guys is, are you willing to let the project go in a sense of, because there's different ways to go about your project. Are you willing to sell it and then just let them do whatever they want to it? It may never air ever.
Yeah.
But they buy all the rights to it. They can do whatever they want. They essentially bought a premise from us.
Yes.
And having put all this time in, are you willing to do that? Creatively, that can be difficult. But if you're looking to get paid, then you're okay with it.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. There's a word for that too, because Adam Carolla was talking about that with one of like most of his pilots.
Yeah.
Like you would have like a thing where they basically paid you for the 12 episodes you're supposed to write, even though they just bought the pilot, whether or not it airs.
Yep.
I'm trying to remember what that's called.
Well, there's a few deals. I've had holding deals where you're essentially signed with a network. And they own you for the length of the contract.
Yes.
Whatever that is, right? So I've had a 2-year and I've had a 1-year. And the 2-year is they just own you. All right, they can put you in as, we want you to be an actor and a pilot. Or they can say, we want you to write on the show or consultant write because you're funny, whatever.
Yeah.
They want you to do some work because they just paid you a bunch of money.
Yes.
Right.
But you can't do anything. You can't pitch anything to anybody else. You can pitch whatever you want to the network, but also they don't want to listen to your shit.
Yeah.
You're young to them. You're a kid in their big whole scheme of things. Now, the 2-year deal was fortunate enough because it's like, what do we do with you? And Family Guy just paired nicely. And I worked in the writer's room and I was cool with everybody and it worked out. So when that 2 years was up, got another year, and then after that, they were like, we're good.
So actually, okay, yeah, I remember you talking about you writing on Family Guy and stuff like that. So do you know what seasons you were on?
7, 8, and 9.
7, 8, and 9. And can you is there some jokes of yours that did hit?
That
are in there?
Steroids was an episode that I wrote.
Oh, really?
But
Stewie gets.
Yeah, but if I show you. I shouldn't even say I wrote it. If I showed you the script that was turned in, and it's what I said, it turns out to be something. You'll look at it and be like,
Okay.
I mean, you look at it and you're like, all right, it's the same script.
Yeah.
But it's also like, but there's fucking, this whole storyline isn't this. And it's like, yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Like, by the time we got done with it, it was like, am I in this at all? Like,
yeah, kind of.
Am I
Okay,
gonna
yeah.
get my name on TV?
Yeah, but like,
you're not a head writer. So
I'm sorry. Like, it's so weird. Like, I talk about this on other like different shows. I don't know why I have this vast knowledge. I did go to school for a little bit for filmmaking and like all that kind of stuff. So for some reason, I know like all these weird like things. So that's why I ask these like questions, because I know exactly what you're talking about. Where you're like, here's my script, and it's like, oh, 2 jokes made it. If I'm that lucky, kind of thing. Okay, so that is just very interesting. But yeah, like you're saying, like you could have the whole if you just sold it off to them, they could do whatever they want with it, because that has happened with many pilots, which you can now sometimes find. Like most of them are now on. Like before, they would never air. Most of them are online now. Like you can YouTube them and stuff like that. Like there was a Clerks pilot for the Clerks movie. And it's like, was it Jim Brewer's in it? He plays Randall, and you're like, what the fuck? And
that's the state where we're at now, man. You can find anything on
Right.
YouTube, Vimeo. Venmo's the Cash App.
Yeah.
You can find it on Venmo. I don't know. Just throw me $5. I'll throw it at you. No big deal. That's where we're at now, dude.
If there's anything on video, it'll find its way into the history archive.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy when you see that kind of like stuff that never aired. And sometimes like you'll watch a pilot, like one of those pilots,
you.
you'll be like,
Appreciate that.
you'll be
Thank you.
like, shit.
Yeah.
Like that was good. Why didn't they pick this up, kind of thing. So that's interesting. Okay,
And
now
to finish off your question, really.
Yeah.
So there's that part of it of telling the guys, like, are you willing to sell it? And the reason I say that is because they're not known writers in the community, right? So people aren't going to be like, hey, here's a new show, and who's the writers, and everyone looks like, I don't know who the fuck that is. So a lot of networks will be like, we're buying the premise and we'll take it from here.
Yeah.
And that's the way you get in the door, because then they can then say, well, we sold this show to this network. They're like, all right, you guys know what you're doing. But the first show, it's not going to be like, hey, we love your show. We'd love for you to write on it and do all this stuff and this and that, because they don't know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be comfortable with letting that first project go if you're not just hired on as a staff writer, which doesn't have. It's weird. It's a weird process. So another step to do as part of a pitch is not to just go into a room in a network and pitch your idea and say, here's a script, read it. They're not reading fucking anything.
Yeah.
They don't have time for that shit, which isn't true. They have tons of time for it. They just don't want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you then have to record a pilot episode, right? And it shouldn't be the full goddamn 22-minute pilot.
Yeah.
You want to catch their attention and show them the gist of the show and do it in like 7-10 minutes.
Yeah.
15 at the absolute longest. Because if that goes along with your pitch, then they see what it is you're talking about. And that's, it's the way that I think this would probably have to play if we want writing control.
Okay, yeah.
But even still, if you're just new into it and haven't had the resume, they're just going to say, thank you for the show.
Yeah.
But you'll get passed over by everybody, dude. It's the fucking worst business to be in.
Yeah.
We were talking investing and being smart, but yet I'm in the fucking industry where...
You got those investments too, man. You're fucking multiple... You're all over the place.
Yeah, I have to invest so I can
different
do this
levels,
career.
dude. Multi-level.
Well, no, it's true, because it's like you can... I mean, there's so many, there's so many things that either hit, or there's things that, honestly, sometimes there's shows on that I'm like, this is still fucking on? Like, how is this still fucking going? There's so many things that got canceled at a certain time where I'm like, this was hilarious. Like, what the fuck kind of thing. So, it is a weird,
People in networks think they know it, but they don't. They're so separated from it that they just don't know.
Yeah, all they see is how much money they can get.
And how much they spend. They're all about budget, man.
And that's the thing. Because they're like, we can buy the show, but what merchandise can we sell? That's the big, that's all cartoon shows. It's like, okay, how's the toy market? What can we sell? And that's how certain cartoon shows, they're like, why did this get canceled? Because those toys didn't sell. It has nothing to do with the show. The show actually could be you're like, holy shit, this is a kid's cartoon? Mm-hmm. But it's like, toys didn't sell, we're done with it or whatnot. So they have to be like, okay, what's going to, that's why I think it's so funny when people always got concerned with Disney, where they're like, Disney bought Marvel. I'm like, they'll do fine.
Yep.
Disney bought Star Wars. I'm like, yeah, they're like, we're rich, but now we're going to be motherfucking rich. Mm-hmm. Let's do it kind of thing. And it's all like, if they can sell the merchandise, because, they make a great movie. They sell out all these fucking theaters, but you're like, as soon as you're at a store, you're like, oh, shit, that shirt is awesome. You buy it. Disney's like, boom, done. I just got money for it. So it's like, it's basically how you're going to market your, how it was like, what can we sell from the show? I mean, FX is a great tool with a lot of stuff. It's like, Archer. You have a spy, kind of like James Bond cartoon. You're like, boom, we can sell T-shirts at Hot Topics, $15 a pop, shit like that. It's like they know their marketing and stuff like that. It's like, the show could do very well, win Emmys and stuff like that. But fuck, Arrested Development won fucking awards. They're like, Fox is like, done, because it didn't probably, whatever merchandise they put out for it, did not have the residuals to come back to them.
That, or it just cost too much.
Yeah, that too. It cost too much. I mean, they did that with Batman, the 1966 Batman.
It's an unfortunate thing, man. It costs so little to make a reality TV show. That's why you still see them. Mm-hmm. 15 years later, they're still going from the writer's strike. But 15 years is off. But either way.
We'll just round it up to 10.
Excuse me. That's why they're still around. Networks look at it and it's like, well, we're only spending $100,000 an episode for this. Not even. And we'll put it out. It gets all the viewership, and we get the advertising from it, rather than spending, what's the cast cost itself per episode? Yeah. Right? You get into that shit with the Big Bang Theory where they all make $1 million an episode. Yeah. Eventually, that's great for them. And look, it's a number one comedy or whatever network, in whatever sitcom network.
Yep.
And go for it. Friends did it, so do it. They got $1 million an episode. That was 15 years ago.
Yeah, as soon as they hit a certain season, it's like, yeah, this is going to be around for a while. We're going to have to up everyone's pay, yada, yada, yada. So it's like,
but once you do that, you got to know your shelf life is getting thinner than it was back when you were making $100,000 an episode.
Very true. Because
I know. Well, you're fucking riding that climb. You get to that climb, and all right, you're at that climb. So you're at the peak.
Yeah.
You got to keep it consistent, or let's go on the downslope. And we'll see you in a couple of years. And thank you so much for playing the game.
Yeah. And the only thing to understand that, I guess, is as a TV fan, if you're watching that show and you love it, understand that it's not going to live a lot longer than you thought it would just because of what they're getting paid. But as the actors, you're getting paid so much more. $100,000 an episode is dope. All right. 24 episodes, you're getting $2.4 million a year. But then look and say, well, we can make $24 million a year. And let's say the show only goes on 2 more seasons. Well, at least you didn't have to do 10 more to try and make that in one season.
Yeah,
that is
for
true.
sure.
So you bank it. You bankroll your career. And you have to in this industry. Because if you're taking $100,000 an episode, who's to say that's still not a top price show on their network? And if your numbers dip, then you're gone.
Right.
Cash in.
Well, like you said, a prime example, if you think of like a lot of like sitcoms and shows and everything, that a lot of them went from like, you know, like what, 7, 8, you know, some 10, you know, certain seasons where it's all like they kept it going because of that. But now if people can make that within like the first 2 seasons and they're like, we only wrote for 4 seasons and we ended after 4, like a lot of shows get cut pretty short now just because it's like, well, we did all that we could do. The story's not really going to go anywhere. We're going to have to end it kind of thing.
If you get picked up after your first season at this point, it's like, holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
We made it. We're getting a second season?
Yeah.
I had a friend had a show on NBC, and it made it 3 seasons. And the 3rd season, they were doing it live because they were losing viewers left and right. And they're like, well, let's do something different. We'll just do them live. And then they put them on Friday nights. And it was like, and they all knew. They're like, all right, this is it. Like, let's just enjoy the fuck out of it because we're getting canceled next season.
Yeah,
you don't put us from whatever it was Tuesday night at 7 recorded, right? We got all right to Friday night like 8:30 live.
Yeah, I remember seeing that like with some like that was like the Simpsons. Like Simpsons, I think started out on Thursday nights, then went to I think like Sunday. They went back to Thursday and they put them, and they just kept them on Sunday from then on and stuff like that. But I remember Thursday night was like, boom, you're watching The Simpsons, and like that was the thing. But like, Friday nights was a rough night because that was like that thing. Like as soon as you hit a certain age, you're like, I'm not staying home watching.
Yeah, dude. Once TGIF went away,
oh my
Friday
God,
nights was a bad time slot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, TGIF was legit for the time frame it was.
Yeah.
We were the straight demographic for it.
100%.
It had its run.
Loved it.
Dude, it was key like sleepover shit. Like you're at your fucking buddy's house, like you're doing that shit. Like you be talking to girls on the phone and shit. They might come over, sneak over and shit, and you watch TGIF.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the parents knew it was harmless fun. They didn't give a fuck, dude. I did that shit. We all did that shit. And it was the
I
perfect
can't stop
time.
nodding yes. Like,
I know, dude. I know.
TGIF was my thing,
Oh my
man.
God! And then they even kicked it up a notch. Like you're still at the perfect age where you weren't going out yet and stuff like that. And then what does Nickelodeon give us? They gave us Snick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Snick.
Yeah.
You had
dude.
TGIF and then Snick on Saturday. But then as soon as we hit, but it's true. As soon as we hit that certain age, that shit went away.
But TGIF went away. It just did.
It went away.
But so they kicked it off with America's Funniest Home Videos.
Yep.
Remember that?
Yes.
But that's how they.
And that was the lead-in. That was like 6:30.
That's how they roped the parents in.
Yes.
Because you're at home, you're making dinner, you're doing stuff. All right, let's get the funny home videos on. Dad's home, stressful day at work, like work week. He's home. Let's release with some funny videos. Boom. Into that, you got fucking
Family Matters.
Family Matters. Step by step.
Step by step. Was Full House part of that?
I want to say it was.
I think Full House was for a while. I don't think
It was.
stayed,
No, it didn't stay because it was there for a while. But then their show,
Family Matters,
their
Step
show
by
ran.
Step.
Yeah, Step by Step. I'm trying to think. I know Dinosaurs was at it
Yes.
Dinosaurs was there for a time frame.
for a
So
time period.
weird.
A good like probably 3 seasons. I
Yeah.
would say. Probably again another episode that did actually another show that did very well. But you know what? Cost of production, everything.
God
with the
damn,
demands of production.
Patrick Duffy, dude. Patrick Duffy and fucking Susan.
Sarandon.
No, not Sarandon.
Oh,
Susan
Summers.
Summers.
Suzanne Summers,
She's
dude.
so fucking hot.
Dude,
She's so hot.
they tore it up. They tore it up. That show was great. I fucking loved it. I
Yeah.
fucking loved that show. And Cody living in the van in the
I
driveway
would
and
hump
shit.
my pillow
yeah.
to Suzanne Summers.
Like coming in like, oh shit. What
What's
up?
up, guys? Wait, yeah. What's up, guys?
I just been high on my trailer. I'm gonna drink your milk.
Wait,
Don't worry, I'm fucking your mom. Like,
Wait,
you know?
what?
oh, you know, dude. You know.
I would
lived
love.
he lived in the van in the driveway, and they were just chill for that. They have like 6 kids.
Does Suzanne Summers have an autobiography?
Probably. It's called Step by Step.
I would love, if she was honest, I would love to read it.
It's probably called The Night of the Summer.
I would love to know who fucked her.
Nice.
To me, she's so hot. She still is, and
Dude,
she's like 100.
You guarantee Patrick Duffy fucking.
Oh,
You think
Patrick
so?
Duffy fucked everything. It's Patrick Duffy.
I don't know Patrick Duffy that well.
Dude, he's fucking.
was
oh,
he
shit,
on
what's his-
Dallas?
I'm yes.
Yeah, he was. Oh, he was?
Yes, he
Yeah,
was.
he's also in a
better
Family
than I
Guy.
thought.
He's in also a Family Guy episode.
I feel like Patrick Duffy fucked.
And
Susan
Scuzzlebutt.
Summers.
Yeah,
He was Scuzzlebutt's leg.
is he still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Dude, let's tweet him.
Straight up.
Probably get him on the show.
I'm gonna ask him, dude.
Get him on the show.
What do you think
I'm
he's
trying to
at,
remember-
Patrick Duffy?
I hope so.
Probably, dude. It's
Alright,
probably,
look.
dude. It's probably verified.
It's probably at Patrick Duffy or at the real Patrick Duffy.
Hold on, let's see.
It's probably
I'm
fucking.
so excited.
It's probably
I'm trying to
fucking
remember
verified.
I'm trying to remember the TGIF lineup now because I know there was more to it. Because I know they had like
Step by step.
They had like a-
day by
The real
day
P.
by
Duffy.
day. The real Duffy.
The real P. Duffy. Fuck, you're getting a tweet from me, bro. Let's see if he ever responds.
Oh, that's awesome.
At, what did I say? The real.
Step.
Oops.
okay ABC.
P. Duffy. Yeah, there you
Oh
are.
shit, that was on it too.
What?
Perfect Strangers.
With Valky?
Balky with the what was that song? The oh shit, I gotta remember that song now. I gotta find it.
How do you spell Suzanne? And is it Summers regular, like Summers, or is
I
it
think
O?
so. Oh, you got it.
Yeah. A second time around. Oh, I spelled it wrong.
Actually, you know what the weirdest part was with Perfect Strangers?
Deeper we fall, the stronger we stay. Make it better the second time around.
They got the fucking the roller coaster from Six Flags, and they put a fucking ocean next to it.
Yeah.
No.
Suzanne, how old are
Perfect
you
Strangers.
hussy? She's 70.
Sometimes the world looks perfect, nothing to rearrange.
It's hard to believe that this was a spin-off from Family Matters.
Like you need some kind of change.
Oh,
Alan
dude, that's
Hamill,
right.
you
The
son of a
ant was the
bitch.
main character of this.
Who was?
The ant, right?
Wait, Perfect Strangers?
Yeah.
No, it was his cousin Balky, wasn't it?
Yeah. The Balkster.
Yeah.
Was My Two Dads ever on it?
No, My Two Dads, I think, was like
was
back
way
in-
before.
way before TGIF.
Too bad. Still well ahead of its time.
Dude, I don't know if I know Perfect Strangers.
Oh, really?
I gotta see characters. Oh yeah!
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. That's right. Oh, that was fun. That was a good show.
Yeah, but I find it so hard to believe that that was a spin-off from Family Matters.
I like it.
You're like, what? But yeah, I'm trying to find the lineup. But yeah, I remember TGI, the Perfect Strangers was on there. You guys just dived down a rabbit hole tonight if you guys are still listening.
Yeah.
This is what people are like.
Yeah, if you're still listening, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you
Tweet
so
us,
much.
say what up.
Yeah, dude. Say hi.
Like,
Follow me at KE Comedy. I just asked Patrick Duffy if he fucked Suzanne Summers.
Yeah.
ever.
I
But I
want to
spelled Summers wrong.
I want to follow the stories like
I'll let you guys know if he responds.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he does, dude.
You know what's rumored? Jamie Kennedy's been liking a lot of my tweets.
Really?
Yeah, and I don't know him like very well. And
Wait, we're talking about like Jamie Kennedy from X Factor?
Yes,
shit.
Not X Factor, the fucking experiment, whatever the fuck you call it.
We only know one Jamie Kennedy, let's be honest.
I'm just asking.
Yeah.
So he's been liking a lot of your tweets.
He'll like go back like a month, and then he'll like one randomly.
Oh.
I'm like, stop fucking with me, dude. Like, it's one every month or two every month or something. I'm like, please. It's so weird and random. Very random. I just thought I'd say that. That's a name drop. I didn't mean to be a douche about it.
He's like combing you.
Yeah, right? Because
like,
I'm like, dude.
It's a weird thing to say, but it's true. He's like, oh, I like that. Oh, I like that.
Jamie Kennedy says, like, this guy's going to write me the perfect
It is
violin.
weird. It is weird.
He's going to put Jamie Kennedy back on top.
No.
That's going to be my movie. That's what I do. I read a lot of movies. That
apparently he's a great guy. I don't know him on that
Jamie
level.
Kennedy.
Yeah, shout out to Jamie Kennedy, man.
It is random of all the names.
It's pretty random.
Like, right? I look at him like, what the fuck, man?
I mean, it's all right.
Oh, shit. Actually, TGIF, I guess, went back a while ago from
lay it on us.
1985.
84.
What?
1985 to 1986, the lineup was Webster, Mr. Belvedere, Different Strokes, Mr. Sunshine.
Yes.
Different Strokes was actually a reality show at a nursing home.
Oh, was it?
Whoa. It was a bad joke.
Oh.
Stroke.
Sorry, man. I'll probably get one tonight.
It's all right. We'll just, hey, you know, Jamie Kennedy, just like one of his tweets from like 2014. Yeah. And then it was until 1987 to 1988. Yeah, Full House. I Married Dora. What, the Explorer?
Gross.
Shit.
She's so young.
Yeah, that's what I was like. No
swiping, parents in the picture.
Swiping. It was swipey. Jeez. What the fuck? Yeah. I don't want to read this lineup anymore. That was disgusting.
It's very dangerous.
Yeah, it was very dangerous. But of course, you know, everyone's going to leave tonight. I'm going to be like, I get so high. And then dive down rabbit holes like I usually do. But I'm going to, no, Matthew will be coming back, but you're good at stretching stuff. So I'm about to say, we're probably going to wrap up the show because it is late.
Yeah, dude, it is late. Fuck. I didn't even pay attention.
It's all right.
I have the best time on the show.
I know that. I love this. I love that you like coming on. That's what I'm saying. I want to do. If you can do it, I want to shoot for getting you on like every month if we can.
That'd be fucking fun, man. I mean, if you guys are cool with it,
I'm totally fine with it. Yeah. If you want to come on once a month, every month or whatnot, or whatever you want to do, you want to bring guests on and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'll bring people with me. We'll have a fucking great time.
I'm totally down for that. But Kevin, if people are looking for you and want to follow you, where can they find you?
They can follow me on all social media at KE Comedy and Facebook, Kevin Elliott. Follow me on there, man. If you're looking for dates of where I'm going to be, I'll typically post it on Twitter, sometimes Facebook. But yeah, just follow me on social media if you want. Come check out shows, dude. If you follow me on Twitter and I'm in your city, a couple things. I'll say it this way. If I'm in your city and you follow me, shoot me a message and I'll give you free tickets every time to the show.
Wow.
If you're in a city and you want me to come out there, more specifically, we do this on Barroom Heroes, our podcast. If you want all three of us to come out to your city, just let us know where you live and a cool place that may hold the show, and we'll figure out the rest. And we'll book it and get out there and have a fucking ball, because our shows are a party every time. They're a good fucking time, man. And that's, I don't know, that's it.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Did you want to plug Chris's show?
Yeah, man. Chris, who's on Barroom Heroes, he's supposed to be here tonight, but he had to do something else, so last minute cancellation, apologize. But Chris is doing a show tomorrow night in Phoenix, Arizona. If you live in Phoenix, Arizona, or are flying in and happen to be here tomorrow, go to Toso's, which I've never been there before, so, and I don't think Chris has either, but we're going to go over there together. It's like 27th Avenue and Union Hills or something. So just look up Toso's and you'll probably find an address. Tomorrow night, doors open at 7, and Chris is closing out. It's like some competition type of comedy thing. But then he's a headliner, so he'll just do his own set.
Okay, cool.
And we're going to go and have a good fucking time. So if you guys are in town, come on through and say what's up. And we'll have a blast. Also, I got to promote this. February 26th, which is the same night as the roast battle thing out here in Phoenix. Me and Chris and Joe from Barroom Heroes are going to the ASU UCLA women's basketball game.
Okay.
Beto.
And we're tailgating.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I like that.
The game's at noon. We're going to fucking go all out.
God damn it. How do I fucking see February on your fucking calendar? God damn
You
it.
just go to the next page.
What
It's
day?
a Sunday. It's a Sunday. I think it's February 26th. It's a Sunday.
Yeah.
The fucking Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday.
We'll be there,
The
dude.
last Sunday of fucking February.
We'll be tailgating in the parking lot. Lot.
Yeah. Get your
With
tickets, dude.
Truckosaurus.
Get your
Fucking
tickets and come
Sunday.
hang with us. And it's going to be... I fuck can't wait.
Oh, dude, that sounds
We
amazing.
have a running joke of loving the
Women's basketball.
WNBA women's
Who are they
basketball.
playing?
ASU UCLA.
UCLA. The fucking...
It's my alma mater.
Yeah, you're gonna.
And Chris's is
You're gonna-
ASU,
you're
and
probably
then Joe
gonna-
wished he went to college.
Me too.
You're gonna fucking win. You're fucking Trojan.
That's
No,
no,
they're
the-
really-
that's
fuck
USC.
the
That's
Trojans.
USC.
Oh, that's USC, my man. We're talking the Bears, baby.
Well, close. That's
We-
Cal. We're the Bruins.
What the fuck, dude? I don't know. There's too many.
You gotta listen to some more Barroom Heroes.
You know what needs to happen? This episode needs to shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
because I
that's
just ruined myself on like 3 times right there.
No, you're good. But yeah, we're wrapping up the show. But
All that stuff.
But thank you, Kevin, for hanging out with us tonight, and thank you all for listening and whatnot. And
Apologies to all fucking 4 Cal schools that I just talked about.
and until next time, kiddos.
Fuck this shit. I'm out.
You
Thanks for
better
having
check
me.
that shit.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Shit, I'm out.